Warm greetings from the high 10. It's everyday shenanigans. Yep, the realest on the block. That part. Tonight was a very interesting night. It's amazing the things you can learn when you watch a little bit of The Wire. You people are funny. It must be a full moon with all this shenanigans going on. Some of you people need some help out there. You people just so miserable. You're so damn miserable. I don't know who's worse. The people in the stories, or the people in the chat, or the people that's allegedly a content creator. I'll talk about everybody tonight. All this is sad to me. And Doug, I don't know what's going on with you, but you can holler at the queen, but I just left your spectrum. I don't know what's going on. The other stuff I've seen yesterday, people talking to sick people, allowing them to have a voice on their platform, allowing people to be disrespectful. Man, all of y'all just jacked up. I don't have no respect for none of you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You people are just ill. I always got something to say, but like I told Crystal tonight, just now, I said, if you was to pass these people on the street and eventually let them know who you were, they wouldn't do a damn thing. Wouldn't buck up, wouldn't do nothing. Talk is cheap. Some of you people are very sad. And I realize why you're sad, because you're obviously empty inside. Every day you're empty. You want people to ride or die for people that nobody know anything about. And then when you start hearing these negative things about them, vile, basically, you want to tell somebody how they should feel and how they should ride, who they should rally for. You can't tell somebody who to rally for, because your mindset is on a lower level in the basement, basically. That's you. That's you. Some sick people out here. I didn't think I could be more amazed tonight than what I saw tonight. Sad to me. You all some sad people out here. How you doing? Thanks for joining me. I don't know what their problems were. All I know is I was respectful where I was, and I just never seen anything like it. But see, one thing I tell people, I don't get in all that. I had that share back months ago, and I'm not trying to be wrapped up in all that shenanigans. You either like me or you don't. And that's the whole point about commentary. You don't have to like what somebody is saying, but you can have some respect. You can't tell me what I can say, I can't say. You can't go to somebody else's platform and tell them what they can and can't say. You don't like it, then leave. You people are bold. Very bold. Sick. And I always want you to rally for somebody that's foul. That's the part I don't understand. Just say you think like them. And that's your choice. But I don't have to rally for nobody that I don't know. I don't know you, so why would I rally for you? And that's what's the problem with these cases. These people are sick out here. That's why we're talking about them, because they're sick. And then the people that come in the chat, you just as sick as they are. Upholding sick-ass people. Hey, did y'all know Monica Sherrod got a YouTube channel? Monica Sherrod got a YouTube channel. I've been seeing her on here lately. Oh, she's got a doppelganger. Come on, Queen. Y'all, I can't even understand. Well, but guess what? If you allow it, you can't complain about what's going on if you allow it. That's how I look at it. As we say, you either on the fence or you off. Ain't no halfway in. You either in or out. Ain't no halfway in. This is a sad situation. I'm looking at this person upset tonight. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I must have missed it because I was watching something else. and looking at folks going back and forth, bickering about some people they don't know, like me. You don't know me. You've heard some things I've said, but you don't know me. There's a difference. A bunch of hood rats. A bunch of alley bat hood rats rallying for strange people they do not know. And want to cry and moan, bragging about these people they've never met. I've never seen anything like it. You have to have a mental problem to rally for strangers you do not know. People who have abused children, got their kids taken away, gave them up, whatever, how they did it, they abused them. And you will ride or die for that. All these little secrets coming out about these stupid ass parents, but you will ride or die with that. You ride or die because that's who you are. It's very sad. It's a very sad situation. And all this shenanigans going on with these Wales people, they're sick. And it's just like what this lady said on her channel. She said, ain't y'all figured out Don is using you YouTubers to go repeat stuff and carry a bone about what he did and didn't do? She has a valid point. You running, upload a video on something he did or said. She's right. She said, how do you know he just did that on purpose to see if you would go upload a video? She right. Because you really don't have any proof he was using the bathroom. You just see him standing up. Looks like he's fumbling with his pants. And then here comes the videos. She has a valid point. Dirty Laundry, I want to thank you for saying that. That's the truth. You don't even know what's the truth. Sitting with sunglasses in a house with a light on. Eyes swole like he done fell down and hurt himself. Probably drunk. Then stumble into something. Unless Candy has reached out and touched him in his eye. I don't know. These people are just grand manipulators. And we sit up and we repeat what they've done, what they said, blah, blah, blah. Kind of like any other story. May not have this much theatrics in these other crime stories or whatever. But these people are just, they're street people. Ain't you all to figure that out? They were acting like this before we knew who they were. And that's the sick part of the story. They're somebody's parents. They're somebody's parents. And by the grace of God, they do not have their kids. Amen. Sickening, man. Very sick. Hey, Rags, how you doing, honey? Never seen anything like it. I don't know what to say. But I know one thing. I ain't worried about none of you. Because I'm a child of God and highly favored. And I'm not concerned with nothing a gangster keyboarder has to say. Or a two-legged creature that has a partnership with YouTube. How about that? We will no longer use the word content creator. And for those so concerned about the Queen, you all in my Kool-Aid, I must be talking about something over here to be almost at 9,000 subscribers in less than 2 weeks. And my mod is modding for the chat you in that you stirring up trouble. You all disrespectful, but it was allowed. So there you go. And I see it and I'm done with it. I'm going to drop the link. Talk about this latest mess going on. Mr. Wells still talking. This crazy bat letting him talk. So she likes shenanigans and she likes trouble. To allow somebody to continuously give this person a voice on your wire after you just said you were going to stop talking to him. Well, let me rephrase this. I'm going to stop talking to him. It's in your best interest to not call me anymore. But yet a week later, you're playing this person's voice in a private conversation on YouTube. If that ain't clout chasing, I don't know what clout chasing is. Sad, man. I don't have time for the foolishness. A lot of you all are just very miserable. And I know that if I was to be a fly on the wall in your house, everything that I'm hearing on the wire is what I would hear in your house. The same foolishness. Always something. Pookie Ray Ray said something, did something. Somebody fell down a flight of stairs with a bottle of OE in their hand. Somebody sitting in a broken $5 Walmart chair gossiping about what Pookie Ray Ray did across the street. That's how I know how some of you live, because when you come in the chat and you go in people's chat, disrespecting the chat, you letting me know that's how you live at home. You standing on the corner holding up the stop sign, worrying about what somebody doing across the street, because that's how you live. Very reason why we're talking about a missing little girl out of Rogersville, Tennessee, because that's how her parents live. They get on ratchet. Sick. And tomorrow to be another story about another kid, and he might be black. He might be Hispanic. It'll be somebody else's child. Because these sick people continue to procreate. And you're going to have people that's going to rally for them that don't even know them, never met them. But give them the benefit of the doubt. Don't even wait to hear the evidence, the information from the law enforcement, nothing. Just go all out, rallying for them. Don't even know their middle name. Never seen anything like it. Thank you all for joining me. It's very sad. 1 second. Hope you all are safe. Y'all have a safe weekend. The weekend is here. God bless all of you. Please be safe. Yeah, tonight was real interesting. One thing about it, like they say, you never stop learning. Amen. You never stop learning. You realize what people are made of. My daddy used to tell me that. Sometimes just don't talk. He said, don't talk. Just let people talk. They will surely tell on themselves. They'll let you know what they're made of. Just let them continue to talk. And I must say, tonight, eyes wide open. Amen. 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 Thank you, God, for the gift of discernment. Must be a full moon. Isn't that what some heifer said about me a couple months back? Go in somebody chat, disrespect the people on the panel. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Just disrespectful. They ain't got a pot to piss in. Disrespect the elderly person at that. Can't make this stuff up. Sad. But yet you care about somebody's kids. Okay. If you say so. They were crazy tonight because they was crazy before tonight. That's the point. So it's the whole point of all these stories you hear. The people were crazy yesterday. They were crazy last week. See, I don't worry about these type of things. I can let a lot of things bother me, but I won't, because I don't have that kind of time. Because I know that in the end, these people don't know me. I don't know them. The people in the stores, I don't know. They don't know me. So why in the world am I going to get myself upset to where I'm going to have a stroke or a heart attack over a story, over what somebody said in a chat or a Facebook post or a news article comment section, or I don't know them and they don't know me. It's sick. I don't know what happened, Rags. You tell me. I have no idea. I don't know nothing about nothing. Yes, when they tell you who they are, believe them. Yes, Maya Angelou said that. Believe them. So guess what? I'm a believer. Thank you. Hi, Lady in Blue. How you doing? It's just a lot of foolishness going on over nothing. Over some strange ass people don't nobody know. Going off about nothing. Losing your mind about nothing. What I witnessed tonight was something I witnessed a month ago with a person I was talking to on the phone about R. Kelly. I want to go on and argue and then say, you don't want to hear nobody's opinion. I said, you just told me your opinion, but I'm not going to argue with you about your opinion. There's a difference. You said what you said. I heard you. And I do not want to continue to respond. Why would I want to continue to respond and you getting elevated about a man you don't know anything about? So my thing is the same thing with Donna Wells, Cal City, Pookie, Ray Ray, whatever the story is about. You cannot make me believe what you believe. You cannot make me think the way you think. Just like you're not going to agree with how I think, I don't have to agree with how you think. But you're not going to disrespect me. And I tell anybody that. I don't care who you are. You are not going to ever disrespect me so long as I got a pulse. And I don't care what the subject matter is about. There's a way of conducting yourself. And if a person don't think like you think, okay, then you don't agree. But you ain't got to disrespect them and call them out their name, talk crazy to them because they don't think like how you think. And that's something I've been noticing with people in general. People get all frustrated because somebody don't agree with them. Then you want to start talking crazy like you want to fight. How the hell you want to fight somebody over a stranger you don't even damn know? Same thing with these crazy ass people with R. Kelly. You all up in the courtroom fighting in this man courthouse over a man that like kids. Does that make any sense? You gonna fight a stranger because R. Kelly like little kids, little boys and girls. Am I getting that correct? You want to fight in a chat because somebody don't agree with how you think they should think about the people in the story. Now, mind you, you don't know them. And some of you think you know them, but you don't because they're not your friend. Because you see, if they was your friend and you knew them, they wouldn't be in the situation that they're in because you would have better judgment to know your friend wouldn't rock like that. Come on, Queen. Sick. Never seen anything like it. Right. When the facts say otherwise. Exactly. Exactly. That's a very valid point. Thank you for saying that because that is so true. Raining outside, Pookie go outside and tell you, you should put your umbrella up because I don't see no rain. Although you're standing there with an umbrella that has water on it, that is also cascading from the umbrella and hitting the ground, getting on your shoes and your clothes, but yet it is not raining outside. Lord have mercy. Alley cats and alley bats. God bless them. And they're the main people that have more drama in their lives because their views in life are so distorted. Because obviously somebody probably was abusing them as children and beating them up to where now they don't have any brain cells as adults. Yeah, I'm going to say that. You can learn a lot about people by the way they talk, their commentary. They're walking around beat up right now because they want to follow in behind people who are also beat up and downtrodden, like the spirits. You ain't hitting on nothing. I ain't hitting on nothing. So we gonna ride or die together. Two non-having ass folks ride or die with each other at the expense of abused children, neglected children, missing children, dead children. Well, all right. Well, Donna, I don't want to talk about negative about anybody on the YouTube channel, what they're doing and not doing. All I'm saying is it's too much foolishness of people having their opinion. You don't have to disrespect somebody because you don't agree with them. You can just say, I don't like the comment you made. I don't care for that. Leave it at that. So I don't want to hear anything about nobody on the wire in this chat. I don't want to hear it. I'm just giving my commentary that it's time for people to grow up and act like adults. I don't have to agree with what other people are doing, what they're saying, but I also don't have to, bicker with them for what? There's no reason for that. Sick. Very, very sick. Thank you for the views. If you want to donate to the channel, $ Big Angie 129 Cash App. Thanks for joining me. Well, I guess we'll sit and wait. There'll be something else with the whales. I guess we look up. It'll be something else jumping off here. I give him till Saturday because he obviously likes attention. And he sure got a following. Very sad. Very, very sad. Hello, Mama. Well, I thank you, Rags. I'm glad you like the channel. From what I heard, there's no healthy conversations that transpire on this network. But yet my mod is modding that network that you're talking about that they shouldn't be modding for. I love it. You can't make it up. Sick. That's all right, Pinky. Don't worry about it, honey. We get the gist of what you're trying to say, sweetheart. That's okay. Hit the link if you want to give your commentary on the latest of all this foolishness on the wire. Very lonely people out here. It's very lonely. You can tell these people are so lonely. They don't know. They don't take the time to smell the flowers. They don't do anything constructive because obviously YouTube is their life. They know everything that's going on. Everybody's chatting channel. You know everything that's going on. See, that's unhealthy right there. Did you even go outside to see what the temperature was today? Yesterday, rather? Jesus. Sick. Very sick. But Miss Dirty Laundry, she did say that. I saw that on her community post. Oh, I think it was her video. She was saying, man, did it ever dawn on you all this man just doing this for show to get attention so you can go upload a video about him sitting on a pot? She had a very valid point. You're right, because you don't know what he did and didn't do. It's how it looks. Like the story itself. It looks bad. They look guilty. We really don't know what happened June 15th. We know somebody's covering up something because of how it looks, how it appears. And that's the whole point of being a human. You judge things according to what you see and what you hear. That's life. Okay, sweet Sativa, you're so funny. Thank you all. Thanks for joining me. Hey, Rags, how you doing? Rags, she falls in faithfully. Oh, my goodness. Lordy, Lordy me. can only imagine what tomorrow morning will bring. Thank you all for joining me. Y'all awfully quiet out there. Hell, maybe you just stunned. Y'all stunned. I don't know. Yes, what a day, what a day. You got that right. Well, I can tell you what, big girl gonna sleep good. I bet you that. I ain't about to lose no sleep. Well, my thing is, she was never the focus anyway. I think that's obvious. Due to the fact of how the bio donors are behaving, she was never the focus. The other boys, too, we have to always include them too, because they are also a product of these two individuals. So the boys they were at a loss as well. Fortunately, they are alive. I do not know how they're doing. I pray that they're doing well, but I don't know anything. Hello, everybody in the chat. Thank you all for joining me. Well, Rags, like this lady said, we don't have any proof that he actually used the restroom. Like she said, who's to say this wasn't for effects to get people to upload content? Or let's just say a video, excuse me, I'll take that back. A video, you understand what I'm saying? We're gonna make a video. I know what I can do. We've already called my stepsister, they ran with that. They think I was in Fed country. Now let me go sit on the pot and watch them think I'm using the restroom. Watch them make a video. I mean, this lady had a valid point. Who's to say this wasn't for show? It's sad. It's very sad. Thank you, Miss Jensen. Thank you. Hello, everybody in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Summer. Very, very interesting. Very, very sad to me. I don't know what to say. I'm lost of words about this child. I don't see an end in sight. I just think it's, oh Lord mercy, it's just so sad. So very sad. Yes, it's all about a reaction. Yes, it is. It is. Let me see what I can do to get these people all riled up so they can go start talking. Oh, man. Okay, Rags. I wonder if the channels aren't paying the whales to put on disgusting. I don't know, Kim. Who knows? Is it? It's coming up an error? Interesting. Let me see. It shouldn't. Well, oh, check it out. I don't know why. It shouldn't. And maybe that's a sign. Yeah, because I think it's something with the StreamYard, I think. Because everything was put in the same way. Okay. Well, we'll see. Well, you hear on some of these channels how big the reward is, which is stupid. They're not going to get it. Yeah, but the reward is only $38,000. It's not a lot of money. I mean, maybe somebody thinks it's a lot of money. That's not a lot of money. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I see what it is. It's a C instead of E. What in the world? If I say this one more time. Oh my God, this is crazy. I'm not trying to sit on any bright lights tonight. Yeah, it's late. Hold on a minute, young lady. Give me a minute. Just a second. I don't know why I can't get this right for some reason. See, this is crazy. SH. I don't know. Oh man, this is weird. It's like, how many ways can you put this thing in here? Let's just have something you can just press play and it puts it up there on its own. All this old extra stuff. Good Lord. Well, let me see. Let me type in something, see if somebody's added any extra money. Try it again, Crystal. Okay. It might come up under my, it's already in my search engine. Yeah. $16 hours ago. 2 weeks ago. Let me try this. See what they're saying. It's another news station. It's not even showing all of the article. This is weird. This article is so short. I don't know. Let me see what they'll play better. They should.
By adding these missing child posters along Beach Creek Road, the main road in this small community.
Nobody in the county is giving up.
It's a story that's been on C.D. Andrews' mind since it first broke. Where is Summer Wells? What happened to her? Why did she disappear? Questions that remain unanswered, not just for the public, but for the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, and Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Time will tell one way or the other, I figure.
Eva Lawson's heart is broken. She tells me Summer's still talked about around town and on social media.
It's really sad that they ain't found her, because I love kids. And I've been praying that they find her.
Summer was reported missing by her parents on June 15th outside the family's home in the Beach Creek community of Hawkins County. I happened to see Summer's mom, Candace, while working on this story along Beach Creek Road. We made eye contact and waved after she briefly stopped and drove past me. There wasn't an opportunity to ask how she's doing.
I just feel sad for the family, and I'm praying for her, and we just have to look to God.
120 agencies from 6 states spent over a week looking for her. They used canines, helicopters, and searched rough terrain, exhausting them physically and emotionally, now waiting on pins and needles for any answer. The same sentiment held by these two.
I hope that they can find her. I hope they find her soon.
In Hawkins County, Ashley Bowley, WVLT News.
Okay. That's a young lady I've never seen before. This is another network. Well, it says WVLT, but I guess she's new. I've never seen her before. But the affiliate that's at the top is KMOV4 CBS. And all it says in this article is very short. It's been 3 months since Summer Wells was first reported missing in Tennessee. The 5-year-old was reported missing by her parents on June 15th outside the family's home in Hawkins County. An endangered child alert was issued by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations on the night of her disappearance and was upgraded to an Amber Alert the following morning. Over 120 agencies from 6 states spent over a week looking for Summer. They used canines, helicopters, and searched through rough terrain. KMOV, that's it. It doesn't say anything else. It's weird. It's kind of short. Crystal, that you, dear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that it's you. I see fingernails, so I know it's you. Because I know when the other alley bats get the nails done. Mm-hmm. What you got to say about tonight?
Tonight was definitely
in general. Yeah.
A full moon. In general, a full moon.
It was.
Interesting, very interesting. I'm just all of these cases have just really brought not the best, but I think the worst out of people.
Yes, it has.
And it's very disturbing.
Yes.
Very disturbing.
Yes, very disturbing.
It's I mean, I'm lost. Yeah, it's very disturbing. Without seeing anybody's names or anything and whatnot. Watched a few of them tonight. Yeah, and it's very disturbing on the people's reactions. It's totally different than what I would have anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
If we're supposed to be a unit and we're supposed to be trying to figure it out together.
Mm-hmm.
Togetherness is the key word, and it's not togetherness. It's a lot of bickering. It's a lot of, I want credit for this.
Right.
She wants credit for that.
Yeah.
I know this, you know that. I mean, it's just, and none of us, not one person has true facts. Not one person.
Right.
That's what's mind-boggling is that without all of these facts, how can we bicker amongst one another and not one of us has any facts?
Well,
none of us are on the case.
The issue is because you give a comment that doesn't dig or jive with how that person thinks. Or
yeah, and that's not right. Because I mean, that's
your problem because you don't think like how I think you should think.
Yeah, and that's the reason why there's investigators.
Right. Yeah,
do this professionally.
I haven't met anybody on my channel that was in a detective or special agent in any of the cases I've discussed since I've been on YouTube.
Right. Yeah. Not one person.
I haven't seen one person that knows everything.
Right. Yep. That knows all the facts behind it.
Wow.
But you still have all these people that want the credit for it.
They ain't do it. I know for sure they didn't do it. They innocent. I know. Very interesting.
I don't know. It's common sense.
Hello,
and
Deborah.
You see in everybody's in all of these cases, the people's their actions, their demeanor, it's not normal.
Right.
It's not.
But you're not
everyone is a suspect.
Say anything about that. That is a no-no. Anyone notice right after Allie's daughter spoke some bombshells, Dawn pulled this crazy stunt on the toilet and took away from the things said by True. Well, that's the point. That's what this lady was saying. Dirty Laundry was saying. Perhaps this is another ruse to get everyone riled up and go make a video, which gives him more attention. You're mentioning his name. See, some people don't care that the commentary about them is negative. Some people just feel like, well, just so long as they're talking about me, I feel good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel good.
Yeah, I'm noticed. I want to be noticed.
Right. So although you all are saying very ugly things about me, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yeah. Oh.
Where are you calling from, ma'am? Hello?
Cat lady, you have to take your mic off. Is that better? Yep.
Yes. Where are you calling from?
Oregon.
How are you?
Oh, I'm personally pretty upset, but I tried calling just within my own space, but
Okay.
I wanted to call and try this again because I tried you several months ago and just made a fool of myself and couldn't figure out what to do. So I wanted to make sure I could do it. And I wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you and everything you do.
Well,
And congratulate you.
Oh, you mean to tell me you've been over here in this chat with this unstimulating conversation?
Well,
that's a little side humor.
Yeah. But I wanted to congratulate you on your upcoming movie that you posted.
Well, I've got to wait to hear back. That's what I posted. I didn't get to roll yet. I'm just waiting.
Right. And I just want to wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, cat lady. What you got to say about all this shenanigans, honey?
Well, I have just become so overwhelmed with all of the back and forth and crap that's been going on. Excuse me. I'm just wondering, I think these guys are just chasing attention right now. Should we maybe, I don't know how to back off, but should we back off on the Candace and Dawn stuff and just...
Well, we could. You're right. Perhaps don't talk about them until we get an actual update to something pertinent.
Exactly.
Summer Wells. You have a valid point.
Because this is just getting ridiculous. It's so off point. It's becoming literally a circus show. Yes. We haven't got any answers from anybody. We have nothing towards Summer.
Nothing.
And everything is just becoming all of the adults and their shenanigans and the family. Yes. And I have no interest in these people's business. I just want to know what happened to the baby.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the gist of the story, is that the children were living amongst this foolishness. And now we don't have to be, but that's all we're hearing is what they got going on. And nothing pertaining to the child. It's just all their shenanigans of sitting in chairs looking comatose and wondering what somebody's doing and not doing, all because somebody wants to use these people to put on their platform for views. So that's it. It's sad. I refuse to give a certain person a view. I'm not going to do it. Now, I've looked at some stuff off somebody else's channel because they uploaded the content, or the video rather, excuse me, just to see what everybody was talking about. Because, when people come in the chat, they'll mention stuff. And naturally, I'm going to go check out what they're talking about so I can see for myself and not to just be he said, she said. But all that's foolishness. The phone call a week ago of the agents coming to get him, or the cartel. See, all this is for attention. And why somebody would be this low down to do all this foolishness and their child is missing should tell you, hell yeah, we're looking at you side eye. Because what you're doing is ridiculous and your child is missing. Why are you?
But they're not even mentioning her at all.
And your child is missing. You doing all this so stupid stuff. Are you just only for attention? And your child is missing.
Yeah, and they don't even mention her. Everything is about them and the family and the guy up on the hill and the guy down in the shed. And it's like, what happened to Summer? I mean, we're not even talking about her anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about them.
And the boys have got a future life that this is going to just devastate them. And I think sometimes people forget that, this stuff has a future.
I'm going to read somebody's comment. Has anyone noticed that Big Allie and her crew have not been out saying anything because I think they know what happened to Summer because she brought H home? What do you think about that comment?
Because Candace brought H home?
Just because he was with them, and Shane, the mother, has not said anything.
Well,
lately, as of late, only her daughter has said something, but she's been quiet for a little spell.
Yes, she has been, and I've wondered that for a long time now, because I thought maybe TBI told H just to step off of the screen or something, because there's that 2 hours that we don't know anything about that they're talking about.
That H is under gag order. How do you know H is under a gag order? Hey, John, how you doing? Oh, go ahead, cat lady.
Oh, I was just saying that we heard the interviews with H on the front porch, and then all of a sudden he's disappeared, and they supposedly have the 2 hours that they're not supposed to talk about, and now we've got all this big focus on this orange soda, and
picking anything to dwell on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why the TBI won't give us any kind of information or update on anything, because it just gives us more fodder to wonder about and expand this whole mess.
Gina says, I would love to know who was in the background telling him to hang up the phone, or that lady, or whom he said. Well, you should know that. Gina, there's nobody at the house but him and Candace. That's it. Candace, I guess.
And I was really just
unless some mystery person was there. I don't know. I have no idea.
I was very disturbed at seeing Candace. She almost looked at death's door to me. I mean, she just.
You have a vow. Hey, who baby is that?
Sorry.
Baby down. Ooh. Maybe they want the mess. I believe they do. That's probably the most valid point I've heard today. Second valid point I've heard today. Maybe they want the mess. What do you think about that, cat lady and Crystal? They want the mess.
They want the mess?
Yes, that's what somebody in the chat said. Maybe they want the mess.
Yeah, just for attention.
Want to be noticed. Yeah.
Okay. Somebody says, imagine what these kids witnessed or had done to them. That's what scares me. Yeah, see, that's the whole point. That's the point I make about all these stories. For those that know so much about folks' business, the folks were grimy before we knew that their child was missing.
Come on with it, Queen.
Or removed from their care.
Come on with it.
How about that?
Yep.
You were grimy before we knew who you were.
And how can there be so many calls with children's services from so many people and everything, and what, she can just shut the door and that's it? I mean, I didn't realize that's how easy it was to get away from them. I've never dealt with them, but I'm just saying, I don't get why there wasn't more action taken previously.
I don't know anything about, let me say this to the people in the chat. I don't have any information about what is going on with Boy H or Candace's children. And the person who I talked to can't give me anything because they are under a gag order and they will not reveal what's been said or not said.
Okay, so give us something.
Who you mean, the state?
Yeah.
Police?
Whoever might have something. Just we as viewers, give us something so we don't just keep hanging on to all of this other crud.
Somebody in the chat said that about the gag order, honey. It didn't come from me.
Okay. Well, I don't know. This is just, I mean, it's become just like the Cal City Boys. It's just, to me, it's just becoming.
Woo, don't do that. That's taboo.
I'm sorry, but it's just becoming.
That's a joke.
It's becoming, yeah, I know. It's becoming a movie script, you know? I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Well, Shannon says, I don't think we need to know about the kids until the arrest. Well, that's probably when the truth will come out about the kids anyway.
I don't understand why they're not locked up now, or at least Dawn. But I don't understand why Candace and Dawn both aren't being held, if just for something minor. Just get them locked up so we know where they are, so they don't take off. So, I mean, can we give them truth serum? Is that legal?
Dee Dee says, I think Candace was mocking Summers in that last picture. Why you say that? Teresa says, anyone else feel like this part of the price for wanting to find and lay some of the rest respectively? Possibly.
I don't know.
I can't believe they haven't been arrested yet. Hello, Dawn. How you doing, honey? Jerry Springer. Yes. Where is he? He's a judge now. Shut your mouth. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I seen it.
Jerry Springer is a judge. A judge. I don't.
Wasn't he a minister when he first came on the set?
I don't know, honey. I don't have no idea. Why would the officials talk to any viewers? They have their investigation to do without the viewers knowing everywhere they are going, because they know all the viewers will post everything.
I don't know. Well, I just wanted to say hello and thank you for everything. I'm going to drop back down.
Listen, somebody said, did anyone hear that today? They said that Don Wells has got the 911 report. I don't know. Yeah.
I heard that, but we haven't heard it.
And I wear a 34B in a bra. Oh.
I think you need a new tape measure.
Yeah. Oh, no, you didn't. You can't see my boom booms. I bet you one thing. I bet you my boom booms don't hang down to my knees. I bet you that.
Oh,
I bet you that. I bet
you have a beautiful physique in your dresses and all of your.
Oh, thank you, cat lady.
You're welcome.
Yeah, because
I really like that.
I know my boom booms. Look, I know my boom booms, and I tell you what, I can go without a brassiere. How about that? So
yeah.
I got one. I'm up one on Candy Cane. Thank you, cat lady.
I love that white dress you had on the other day with the flowers and stuff.
Oh yeah, that was my little cheapo dress. Mm-hmm.
Well,
green dress has all those different colors in it. What, the green necklace on?
Mm-hmm. I like that. I really like that. I thought that was very flattering.
And I don't wear white a lot just because it gets dirty.
But it looked really well on you. It looked nice.
Because white gets dirty quick. Anything with white in it, cream. But thank you so much. God bless you, cat lady.
Well, thank you very much.
But cheer up.
Yeah.
Yes, cheer up, baby. Look, whatever it is, turn it over. Let God handle it. He will work it out.
Oh, he does have it.
He's got it. He is a way maker.
He is.
So whatever it is, just pray about it.
Oh, I do. It's if you didn't know it, my son passed away back in October.
Oh, I'm sorry, Deborah. Y'all crazy jokes in the chat. Ooh,
yeah. No problem. It's cool.
Okay, thank you, honey.
Thank you. Night.
All right. That's cat lady. Ooh. What you say? They need to be busted. He said he had the 911 call. Don tries to sound like he is cooperating. Well, they never said that they weren't. I hadn't heard anything about that. When I read that article to you guys early yesterday morning, I hadn't heard that they were not cooperating. Just that the news tried reaching out to friends and family, no response, and that was that. And that there were no signs posted outside of the home. So I did find that interesting that they would mention something about signs not being posted. So that leads me to believe that somebody has been saying something out there about something. What it is, I don't know. Very interesting. They were saying that he let that slip and wasn't supposed to. Did you know that the sheriffs is kin to some of them? I talked to my source, and the source says he doesn't know anything about anybody being related to Donald Wells. That's what was told to me. They haven't had that information. I don't know why the police didn't tell grandma she couldn't leave or seize her vehicle, or did they do analysis of her car? Oh, I'm sure they looked at her car. You all need to stop dwelling on stuff like that, because you should know that they looked at any vehicle on the property. Because naturally they had to go through all the abandoned cars, buses, trucks on the property, and I'm sure that was a daunting job, because just imagine if they decided to forensically go through every car that was broke down on the property. It's a lot of work. Maybe they're all inmates. Laugh out loud. What, Krista? What you mean? Dawn, I didn't see what you said, honey. None of them are allowed to leave, correct? I don't know. I hadn't heard. They're not giving us any information. The 15 flipping sheds everywhere. Maybe they have a lot of stuff they need to store. I don't know. Like they said, know exactly where grandma is, and they can knock on her door in a minute if they need her. Oh, yeah, of course they know where she is. They only talk to people who co-sign. Exactly. Yes, and that's why they're not talking to the news. It's because the news won't let them spin their webs for 3 hours on a live stream on social media. This is The Wire. So if you hear me say The Wire, that's my code word for YouTube. They're on The Wire, chanting and moaning. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were with the Illuminati. All these people rallying for the whales. Yeah, I said that. Y'all love talking about the Illuminati and conspiracies all the time. So that's what y'all doing at night. When y'all get out the live, y'all chanting in black robes with hoodies on. Oh, hail to Don Wells. Oh, hail to Don Wells. Give me a break. Sick. Very sick. Very sick. Walking around chanting. What are you chanting? Please enlighten me. Is Don Wells the new leader? The David Koresh of 2021. I love it. Can't make this stuff up. Jim Jones. You've been reincarnated. Jesus wept. Yes, Lord help us all. Yes, I agree with you, Renee. People right. Worrying about the sheds, and did they search it? Good and well, they turned that place upside down. Considering how much land they have, they had to call in parties in the TBI to search the property. They told you that with the bus. They let you know we looked in, we looked under. We looked at all the things on the property. Yeah, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Or as they say, the Orange Crush Fanta, whichever it is. She told him she would write him in prison. Oh, that one. Monica Sherrod. Well, Monica Sherrod part 2, I guess so. She already admitted she writes to other inmates, so why should he be any different? Wow, very scary. Hit the link if you'd like to give your opinion pertaining to the shenanigans that transpired the past 24 hours, 48 hours with these people on The Wire. It's amazing how one person will put down one crazy nut out west to then join the bandwagon of chasing Candy Cane and Donald Wells around. I must say, they have enough land up there. Maybe somebody out west will come out there and put them a trailer out there, triple wide, and all you YouTubers can get you a room in a trailer, and all y'all can sit around and sing Kumbaya with a little side of meth. Yeah, I said it. Sick. Yes, Daphne. A bunch of nothing. No, it won't end well, Chloe. But somebody's going to get hurt. That's what's going to happen. And these folks don't stop chasing these demons around. trying to intimidate people, going live from a cell phone and a computer, rallying for street people. Just say you're a street person and we'll be done with it. Hey, I like street people. Hey, I like drug addicts. I like people to get high, stay in trouble, break the law, always in trouble. Not trying to redeem themselves, using God as a crutch, using the Bible as a crutch. I like those kind of people. I like them because I am that person. That's why I like them. Oops, I forgot, and I'm a YouTuber. Oops, I forgot to tell you that part. Sickening. Well, Barb, you can stay to yourself and still be wrapped up in drama. Satan is everywhere. Believe that. Satan is everywhere. Well, I'm not going to say TBI is incompetent because I don't know anything to say that they are. So I can't say that. And I don't rally like that. Just because they're not telling us anything doesn't mean that they are incompetent. Oh, my goodness. It's a crying shame. Shut your mouth. Well, we know not to go to your house and borrow sugar. We realize you are not the person we are going to be borrowing sugar and eggs from. Shut up. Whew, definitely in 1 minute cursing and being nasty, then praying and acting all righteous. Yes. And then throwing the F-bomb again. Yes, yes. Look how long it took Colorado to arrest Barry Morphew. Yes. TBI is sitting and listening, waiting and gathering. Oh, I'm sure they're gathering a whole lot. I'm sure they're gathering a whole lot. I'm sure they're sitting saying to themselves, there's no way this person cares for their child and doing all this foolishness. There's no way in heck. Because you cannot be this lonely for attention. I mean, come on now. You can talk to strangers on a social media platform, but you can't talk to the news about your child missing. You can't talk to the radio host, somebody that can get the word out about your child. Because common sense should tell you the news is affiliated with other news in America. So why would you not want to talk to the news? YouTubers don't have a direct connect to the affiliate news stations. YouTube is its own entity. It's not the news. They have news that have channels on the network, but you have to go into the app and go in to listen to it. More work than just turning your TV on and hitting the news. The news, CBS over here is affiliated with the CBS over here. They can transmit that information quicker and faster than you going in an app trying to pull up stuff on YouTube. It's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. No, I don't know Bob. Bob's off tonight. YT is the Wild Wild West. Something like that, indeed. These folks love that high better than anything or anything else. I just want to know where the child is. Well, we will see, hopefully. Thank God they have shown they are not stable enough to get those kids back. Amen. Grammy H. You said it. They have done everything to make sure that the state of Tennessee will not give their children back. Why would they now? So keep talking to your YouTube friends. Keep talking to them. Like y'all said, some of you. Let them talk. Let them talk. Okay. Let them talk. They won't be getting the children back. That's for sure. No way in hell they give you your kids back now. They can just go on and have a hearing and just end it. Just say, I don't think you're fit, period. We need not keep dancing around, having meetings, have you come in, comply, take a drug test, alcohol test, that's okay. And let's talk about that for a minute. If indeed Candace or Mr. Wells failed a drug test, and that could possibly be one of the reasons they don't have their children. Imagine what we saw the other night if we're to believe these people were high, geeked up, Candy looking like she was high. Let's just say she was for the record. No way you would be able to go urinate in a cup and it come back clean, perhaps. Imagine that. And God forbid, we look at you a year or two from now and you're steady talking about, I want my kids back. I'll do anything to get my kids back. Ding, ding, ding. Well, I'd like to know who's rallying for this group to get their kids back. Because, you know, the issue with Cal City was totally different. Folks thinking somebody should get their kids back. So I'd like to know who thinks these people should get their kids back. I'd like to know why all these cases on one coast, it's okay for the kids not to be given back to their parents. And then on another coast, people think a person who abused their kids and neglected their kids should get their remaining kids back if they were ever found. Help me out, I'm confused. I've never heard of such. It's very strange. Yes, they do. They need their heads examined. Yes, they do. It's very sick. That's not nice, John. That is not nice. I don't know, says never give them back. None of them should get their kids back. Okay. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. If indeed that the children were taken for that reason, or that was one of the reasons, there's no way in my mind I would believe they could go pee in a cup this week and the results will be just the same. Oh, Lord have mercy. Sad. Hit the link if you want to join the discussion pertaining to the latest developments of people talking and ranting on and on. I didn't even watch all of that interview or conversation with him and Monica Sherrod's doppelganger. I didn't watch it. I bet them three boys are as happy as being in a candy store. They get 3 meals a day and new clothes and just be able to take a hot bath. Yeah. Did he want to see a very early Facebook post where H said Candace put Summer in a well? No. So now H is talking? Oh, Lord. Kim made a very valid point. If she really loved her kids, she just let him go. Amen. Yes. If you loved him. Oh, thank you, Faith. Thank you. So sweet. How long does H stay in your system? What? Race, what are you talking about? True. That's just somebody talking at the side of their neck, honey. Barb says she thinks the kids are having a hard time adjusting. Well, we are never going to know because we don't, that's private information. So we will never know how the children are. And I doubt that they're talking to anybody close to the family. So I don't know that mess that Don was spewing. I don't even know if he actually can see the kids or not. And then you can't believe anything that he says. Because I think he made a comment about that a week ago about the kids really miss him, blah, blah, blah. You know, maybe he's allowed to talk to him on the phone. But I don't know if he's allowed phone contact or weekly visits. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, well, depending on what drugs she's on, meth usually only lasts in a year and 4 days. They are con artists and know how to work the system. Okay, she says until the YouTubers track them down. Hair test, long time. They can go back on DRU tests. Yes. When they pull down to the root, they can, that cocaine I've heard can test up to 6 months, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, the drug H. Yeah, okay, I don't know anything about it, sweetheart. He told on the video last night he had the 911 report and he didn't want that to come out. Well, I mean, it can't be no different than the dispatch call. It probably has inconsistencies. That's not a meth high. Meth doesn't do what she was on. Okay. Then what does meth do? Enlighten me. I don't know anything about it. I have no idea. Crystal, can you drop the link, please? Thank you, hon. Amps you up. Okay, so not nodding out is what you're saying. She looked, her mouth was open. I was just like, man, this is crazy. I said, if this is acting, okay, she's doing pretty good. Kim says it was heartbreaking to watch. Okay, he heard the same dispatch call we all heard. Yeah, I'm just saying he probably don't want you to hear the 911 call because there's going to be something in it that's we probably did not hear and not consistent to the webs they have been spinning. Looked like H to me, kind of put the person I saw fall asleep standing. Makes you hyperverbal. Okay. Yes, Don said Summer was 4 on call, according to, yes. So what we have to ask ourselves is, when is her birthday? Because if her birthday just fell after the 16th, then they're just going ahead calling her 5. I don't know. You're asking the wrong person, honey. I don't know. I haven't the foggiest idea. Because it's just like the girl that's missing here in Knoxville. She was, I believe, 26 at the time of her disappearance, but they say she's 27 because she had a birthday after she went missing. Deshina Kyle. Why do you think the kids are struggling? Complete culture shock. Well, Suzanne, you act like they don't know anything. They did play video games. I mean, they may not have been living in the cleanest environment, but it's not like they didn't have flat screens or access to YouTube. They might be struggling because possibly they missed their parents. You know, these are the only people that they knew as their parents. But we don't really know what state of mind the children are in because we don't have anybody to tell us anything. Oh, February 4th. Okay. Oh, she's an Aquarius. Okay. She was 5 in February. Okay, so she's 5. So she has an upcoming birthday in a couple of months. Her birthday falls a couple of days after mine. Okay. Heroin stays in your hair for 90 days. Okay. The comment went too quick. Okay. Hold on a minute. 1 second. She raised hell all night. Trust me, she there. What? Y'all must want to go to jail tonight. I'm back. Hello? Can everybody hear me? I hope the boys don't blame themselves. Yeah, I had to go take care of somebody was at my door. I ain't what you want tonight. You get that medal. Crazy ass. It's a full moon show enough. Crazy people. Sorry about that. $900 different ways. For what, Kim? I thought I heard the other day that there's 150 people searching in this case, and they probably know where Summer is at, and them searching away from their families. What you trying to say, Gina? Thank you, Faith. Hey, I got this. Look, I got the bang. You think Queen don't have no fear like that? I walked right into the lion's den, walked out there and asked them, what is your malfunction? You don't tap on this door for nothing. You looking for somebody. You want to lay down tonight. You don't knock here. Talking about your charger accidentally tapped my door. That don't even sound right. Yeah, I'm fine. I just heard something tap at the door and I just thought, what is this? So I was looking at the peephole and I thought I saw somebody, standing a little ways off. So I walked out with something. Then I walked back in. Then I walked out the other door. And then they was near my car talking about they trying to locate somebody. And I told them, whoever you looking for, they home. Go knock on their door. But you don't knock here. What you talking about? She accidentally knocked on the door. Her charger tapped the door by mistake. She's like, oh, it was hanging down. I'm sorry. I thought, yeah, whatever. If that sound good to you. Crazy people. You should be in the bed this time of night. Shouldn't be out walking by people's doors this time of night. Yeah, everybody on one. Hey, let me tell you something. You try something if you want to. I'm up and I'm alert. So if you can push that door open, you're doing real good. And you can best believe it'd be the last door you push open. You won't be pushing nobody doors. Tapping. Your phone charger won't be tapping against the door. That phone cord will be wrapped right around your neck. I got a sweet pipe laying right on my lap. People sick. Hit the link, you guys. 254 in the room. Come on. Devo your way out, y'all sick. I'm a child of God. I'm highly favored. Baby, trust me. Well, the thing is, it's late. It's what time is it? It's almost 2 a.m. You walking around trying to knock on somebody's door, woo, woo, woo. But the weird thing is, I didn't hear anybody banging on anybody's door. So how could you be looking for the person and I don't hear you knocking because I'm up? So naturally, I would hear somebody knocking on somebody's door because, naturally, when it's quiet, it'll echo. Yeah, she gotta be scared. But I let her know, you looking for that person, go to their door. I said, they home, trust me. They there. So she shouldn't have no problem. Crazy. Yes, it's the witching hour. Indeed. That's when the devil, he uses people. When it's pitch black outside. And who would go to somebody's house this time of morning anyway? Hell, tell you the truth, I thought it was Candace, the way she looked. Shut up. Well, I thought about that too, Joe. Why you change your name? Hold on a minute. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second. All right. Everything's Gucci. Whew, mercy. Ah, don't worry. Everything's good. Rags, behave. Oh, y'all so sick. Hit the link, you guys. 1 hour, 24 minutes in. Thank you. Medea, that's who you remind me of. Well, all I can say, if you try to go to the cemetery, you pick the right domain. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Because that's where you're going. You're gonna bypass the hospital. I tell you that now. You're gonna bypass the hospital. As they say, not tonight, Satan. Shannon, cut it out. Hit the link, you guys. Come on. Give me your commentary before I check out of here, because it's late. Satan's up busy using folks tonight. No. Was checking my car. That's what I was doing. Checking out, looking out, just making sure it wasn't nothing funny business going on. Because you never know with people. Who is that? Don't start now. Don't start no mess. Oh, Lord. See how the rumors fly around about this, about that? You can't keep up with this stuff. It's just sad. Every time you look up, it's a rumor about a car or this. Most of it's probably stuff he done put out. It's just sad. No guns, dear. You need the flute player. He will give you a discount. Y'all stop that. Oh, God. I guess the mortician said, don't y'all be talking about me. I ain't got nothing to do with this. We hope you don't, sir. Because at this point, you just don't know what to think about these people involved in this storyline and all the people that want to be involved so terribly. I've never seen anything like it. People want to be involved in the disappearance of a 5-year-old. It's sick. What is it? Where are all the people that love to chit chat? Usually y'all running y'all mouths in this chat. Falling off, 243. No, I just was checking on my automobile, just looking out. That's all I was doing. Look at Rags. Rags, you always got to be the the leader of the pack. Yeah, we want to found because we're already in month 3. This can't go on. We do not want this to end up being a Cal City situation. Okay, because that means today is what? The 17th. In a couple of days, it'll be 9 months that the babies got missing from Cal City. So, it's sickening to hear a child go missing, period. And then when it becomes month 1, month 2, month 3, 1 year, I mean, that's just too much for anybody to have to accept. It's sad. And I don't want to see. Look up. It's Christmas time. I'm still talking about this child. Okay. What is going on now? Thank you, honey. Somebody just sent me bail money. Daphne, you're crazy. Thank you. Let me tell you something. Since you try to be so cute, hey, you cross the queen tonight, baby. I'm going to need more than what you sent me for a bond. I can tell you that. But I know Tennessee law. I got to bang you up inside this place. Not outside, not 1 foot out the door, not 2 feet out, not 1 inch. All arms and legs got to be inside of here for me to get off. Because let me tell you, I'm going to get you in here. See, I'm not stupid enough to open the door, of course. But if you're trying to make your way in, I'm not going to say nothing, but I'm just going to lie in the dark and let you come on in here. And I'm going to finish you off in here. Because obviously, that's where you want to lay down is in here. People are crazy these days. Yeah. Well, the point is I'm not going to go out. I foolishly went out because I thought, I heard something, which I did. And that's very dangerous to go out in the dark like that. But I grabbed something before I went out. Because I saw them, they figured about near the entrance door. So I said, well, let me look and see. They went out. And they disappeared. So then I went out the other door and they were standing near my car. Talking about they were looking for somebody. Well, I let them know, well, they're not right here. Oh, I got something. Pamela, believe me, straight metal. What you need the camera on? Would you want the camera on? Well, I pray it doesn't go cold out of. Yes, I'm in Tennessee. Yes. Nope. No knife. I'm not about to cut myself trying to stab nobody. The man. And I'm looking for what I did, but I sat it down. Okay, Daphne. So funny. Rag said, what'd you say before I start beating them down in my house? Put cancers on the laugh loud. We gotta make sure you good. Oh, I'm good, baby. That's what I was doing when I had turned the mic off. I went and checked just to check my car, make sure I was looking out. That's what I was doing. I didn't leave out. So don't worry, I didn't leave out. I was just looking, making sure nobody was creeping around. You know, because you got people that's, see, this is the thing that's sick about the world. A person may not be trying to come in here, but they may be trying to go somewhere else in the vicinity near me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they might be creeping around trying to get at somebody else, not me per se. They just happen to make noise to where I heard them, but they may be here trying to get at somebody else because the person she's looking for had a nasty little incident a couple of weeks ago. Somebody paid them a nice little visit and left something behind. So that lets you know they ain't living right. That's why I tell you, you have to be careful out here bothering people and doing stuff to people. You don't know what people will do to you. I stay out of the way. Yeah, that's when people do crazy things at night. They don't think nobody's seeing. They don't think the cameras are working, or they don't think you up. But you don't know if somebody got a doorbell camera. You don't know what somebody got. That's why you shouldn't be out creeping around at night anyway. Oh, CSI, you so silly. Talking about that's the first thing people grab in the horror movies. Well, this is not an episode of Scream. You see, Drew Barrymore grabbed the knife. It didn't help her. It did not help her. Sadly, it didn't. Yes, I heard. I think I heard about that. Did you talk about the one, the guy that murdered the family? Well, yeah, this is a stand your ground state. I am in a stand your ground state. Hello, Sandy. Yes, how you doing? So yes, I do live in a stand your ground state. So no, I ain't trying to go to jail no night. Reed said I grabbed a bat and I would. I love it. Wasp spray. Baby, I got base. I got all that. So you're going to be down either way. It's not going to matter. Yes, Tennessee is a stand your ground state. So you want to violate somebody's property, inside, whatever, that's on you. I always say if you get hurt, breaking and entering, or vandalism, and somebody does something to you, the homeowner or whomever, that's on you. You went looking and you got what you were looking for. That's why you should be at your own house. Well, I don't know. A guy killed a man years ago because he heard something outside and he went down to his little shed, God forbid, his little shed, and they filed charges against him. Sure did. The shed was on his property. The guy was breaking into the shed. He shot the man, and he ended up being charged with the man's murder. And the crazy thing is, his mother ended up being in my apartment building. I didn't know it at the time when the story broke. I just happened to be outside one day, and this lady started spinning a story, you know, saying, did you hear about that guy that shot that guy who was trying to break into his shed? And I said, yeah. She said, that was my son. I said, what? I was stunned. All this time, this lady's living in my apartment building, and that was her son that shot a man. Yeah, you go to jail when you're charged with murder. I don't know the outcome because that's been many years ago. That probably was 2005. 0506 when that happened. But what I thought was strange is that now that I know now this is a stand your ground state, why did he end up being arrested for shooting a man that was on his property, breaking into his shed? That's weird. Yeah, another shed, yes. Hi, Griff. How you doing, honey? I don't know if he was exonerated or found not guilty. I never followed the story after that. Oh, Daphne says, yes, that's not considered self-defense. Yeah, right. He walked up on the man, even though he was on the man's property, but he wasn't like breaking in the house. It was outside. So this law here, you got to have him inside. So really, I don't know if stand your ground even counts then. I said the Wells bunch probably know where Little Summer is at, but yet they still have got people searching. And I think all three know exactly where, yeah, they know where she is. My best weapon would be my purse. I have everything but the kitchen sink. Yeah, I've seen some of you women that carry them big old pocketbooks, as they say here in the South, pocketbook. Some of you you all have some nice purses, I will admit. I like some of these purses. They're pretty, but when it's the size of a book bag, that's just too big for me. And then, too, you have to remember something about a robber, thief, stick-up guy. You walk around with that big old pretty purse. God forbid he's into name brands or she. First thing they say, look at that Michael Kors bag. Oh, yeah, I know she got some money. Look at all that stuff poking through the bag. You got all your bills in there, your personal effects with your social security number, your doctor bills, all that. That's why you're not supposed to carry all that stuff in your purse. You got cookies in there, soda pop in there, easy bake oven. Stop carrying that stuff around in your purse. It's no good. What you said? You can ready to order one. Rags, please stop. I can't. Please, you're killing me. You can get your shed here. You sure can. You sure can get your nice metal one. Lord Jesus. Oh, she said I'm a cheapskate. Okay. Neighbor came up on someone trying to steal his lawnmower. He jumped out with his gun and the man started towards him. So he shot him and it was all fine with the law. Wow. What state was that? Taneytown. Where's that? What? Cattle dogs. They play with 2,000 bulls for fun. Burglars are a cakewalk to them. Oh, you're in South Africa. Okay, because your name is different. They do. Okay. Thank you, Faith. Sweetwater. I don't know. I never went to that flea market down in Sweetwater. I have never been to that one. I've heard about it, but I've never been. Oh, Maryland. Okay. Reason, Mississippi. Okay. Did anyone see Dawn and Candace eating with EquiSearch? I got mugged. What? The guy took my purse shoe. I thought he was going to take me. What are you talking about, Sparks? Oh, Lord Jesus, I can't. Marijuana and moonshine. Y'all are killing me with the jokes. Plastic one. I think you want the metal one. Hello, Cherish. Well, what do you need a shed for? To put a lawnmower in? Y'all are killing me. Hit the link. Y'all sitting there talking about sheds and lawnmowers. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my goodness, I can't. We need a shed calendar. Oh, God. Y'all, I can't do it no more about these sheds. Well, I don't need one. Thank you, Jesus. Not interested. Oh, my shed is all rusty. Yeah, that's probably the only thing about getting a metal one. The weather, especially if you live somewhere where the temperature stays warm often and humid. It's going to rust quick unless you get one that's got a coating on it. Oh, the sheds come with men in them. Okay, you know what, rags? Okay. Okay, Crying Shame says she's got a fridge in hers. Lord Jesus, I can't. Y'all are killing me. I didn't see the picture, Grayson. I just heard they said Don said something on that network. He told Monica Sherrod he's making he made peace with him, whatever. Oh Lord. Oh, a he shed. Oh. Hello, lady. Lady Tar Heel, welcome. Y'all are sick. Not a man cave. She shed. Y'all are sick. I fought him because I thought he was after me. I was so glad to see him running away with my purse. Sparks, so you really was mugged. That's what you're saying. Where did this happen? Jesus, man. Oh, Renee, be nice. Trying to get rid of the one I've been married to for 30 years. Oh, don't say that. You remember everything in social media is still in your phone. They go on the apps. Oh, something happened to your husband. They'll be like, oh, she made that comment on YouTube. Oh, God. Hello, everybody. Thank you. She shed burning down. Cantonsville, Maryland. What were you doing in an alley? Dear Lord, mercy. I don't want to know. I probably shouldn't even ask, but I'm curious because you said you were in an alley. Well, it's the weekend. Hopefully you all will be safe out there. If you all decide to go out this weekend, just be aware of your surroundings. Oh, your Google search. Well, you know, people search all kind of stuff, especially if you watch a lot of social media and you're looking at things that people that are making the news, naturally you search them in Google. So you're right. We all probably would appear suspect if the FBI or the law enforcement went in our cell phones and looked in the Google search. The mugger punched me, gave me a shiner. It was terrifying. Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Right, Teresa, right. You don't carry your goods in those bags. Yes, that's why I tell you, ladies, those purses are pretty, but do you really need a big old purse? Because naturally, you're putting all this extra stuff in it because it's bigger. Honey, when you go shopping, for instance, if you had free time to where you could put on you some comfortable clothes to go shopping for the day or grocery shopping or whatever, you should carry a crossover bag. That way people are looking at that bag and saying, oh, she ain't got no money in there. That purse too little. She ain't got nothing in there. You carry them big old purses, they think you got something in them. I wouldn't want it anyway to weigh my shoulder down. Yeah, well, he made bread with him. EquiSearch. Well, I'll let you know, Mr. Rader is his mind's on business. So there you go. Crystal, you leaving us? Shannon said, my phone and card in my bra. Yeah, but you have to be careful about that too. What if it falls out? Yeah. A crossover bag, that's what you need. Especially if you're going to be out all day running around. You know, you're going to be shopping, spending money. You don't need a purse out with you when you're running around running errands. No, you carry your small bag. Because that's all you need is your money, your keys, and your phone. You need big old satchel on your shoulder while you're out shopping, carrying groceries and parcels. That's crazy. Yeah, target for the mugger. Exactly. Start using the smallest purse. Couldn't take the weight of carrying stuff around that is not essential. Yes, Grayson, that's true. That's what I'm saying. Oh, grandma duties early morning. That's right. Okay. Good night, Miss Moore. Thank you. EquiSearch only cares about that baby. They do not care about the Jerry Springer show. Yes, true. Well, thank God somebody Cares about the child. Well, Rags, you in the bed? It is late. You're an hour behind me. Yeah, I pulled out one of my older purses the other day. It's not a real big purse, but it's just big enough to carry just a few little things in it. You know, basic stuff. Nothing extravagant. Because I don't like carrying them big old purses. They're pretty. I've seen some really pretty ones, but the thing is, if I see it, I have to tell myself, what are you going to put in it? Because you don't carry a lot of stuff. So you'll just be buying it because it's pretty or you like the style of the bag. It's not that you need it because you don't carry a lot of stuff to put in the bag. So I'll just be carrying the bag. I'll just be buying it for nothing, really. Okay, you lying down? Okay. Okay, your eyes are open. Okay, Elizabeth says, I don't own a purse. What? What you mean you don't own a purse? Well, what are you using? Lord, I probably shouldn't ask. Jesus, well. Are you saying that my neighbor that works for EquiSearch looks like Rose, the one missing? Oh, wow. I carry it right out in the bag it comes in. Well, what do you carry your keys and phone in? Most men are not in this conversation. Well, I wasn't in that conversation about them sheds, but I indulged you all. I guess I should get a smaller bag. I feel like I lost my other half. Yeah. Well, everybody should watch their surroundings. It don't matter if you're a man or a woman, because men get mugged too. They get robbed too. Hit the link. My mods left. I guess I have to drop it because I don't see any mods in here. Oh, fanny pack. Oh my God, not the fanny pack. You're killing me. You all been so good to a queen. Thank you so much. If it don't fit in my pocket, I don't need it. I ain't hating on no sheds. I just don't have no use for them. Like them big old pocketbooks. I don't have no use for them. Oh, Air Force dropped it. Okay, Air Force, I thought you was gone. I'm about to check out of here because you all ain't doing nothing but talking about sheds, and then I'm talking about pocketbooks and all that. Do you think it was Dawn or Candace that possibly heard Summer? I don't know. At this point, I can tell you the truth. I don't know. Okay, thank you, honey. I have no earthly idea. Joe Dirt, fanny packs is very safe. Joe Dirt, let me tell you something. If they want that fanny pack, they will snatch it off too. Well, thank you, Sky Z. I don't want you hiding in your shed. I think it might get a little hot in there when the temperatures are up. Okay. Oh, to you, brah. Thank you, Sparks, for the super chat. You all are sick. Then it went to talking about bras, purses, sheds, being mugged. This is one hell of a life. Oh my God, I just don't understand it. They both hurt that baby. Yeah, well, my thing is they're complicit. No matter if one was there or not, they're in it together. That's obvious at this point. They are complicit. Did I see the mom beating up the teacher? I was loving it. I was like, hit her again. Oh my God. Rags, what are you saying? What are you? Oh, Lord Jesus. Now that's not good. I'm picturing you peeking out of shed, laugh out loud. Or you might be talking to somebody else because I sure wouldn't be in no shed. That's just something. Some people buying those things just to put more stuff in them to store because they got stuff they don't want to throw away. Hoarders. Oh, thank you, Daphne. Oh, yes, all three adults, yes. Okay, Deborah, good night. Be safe, honey. Y'all need to be in the bed. I need to be in the bed. Listen at y'all. Y'all just, oh, Lord, y'all got me tickled. See, this is what happens when you get off the topic. Somebody mentioned something in the chat, then somebody else respond. Then before you know it, you're not talking about the topic. You're talking about what size shoe somebody wearing, who likes apples, oranges. Lord mercy. He might, what he say? He might have been done trying to get something out of EquiSearch. Not going to be happening. Believe me, my neighbor works for EquiSearch. Okay. Okay. This live stream is always a barrel of laughs. You're hilarious, Ange. Thank you. Honey, what you mean where's the full moon? All the shenanigans going on, you upset and other folks talking crazy and other people chats. I thought, damn, what is the problem? Woo. Then I had somebody going by my door before you came on. Queen had to get up. What's the topic? It's a full moon. That's the topic. Okay, honey, good night. Be careful, Shannon. Thanks for joining us. Oh, anytime. Yeah. You had a full moon out there where you was. You know I'm 3 hours ahead of you, Doug. I'm trying to figure out what was going on with you tonight. You didn't respond. I am sitting down. Rags, you might as well come on up. Because these other people scared to hit the link. I need to take a break. I need to take a potty break anyway. So I need somebody to run the conversation. Anytime, sweetheart. You're welcome, Miss Coca. Says she's bipolar. And now Doug is in a better mood. Doug, do you have split personalities? What is going on with you? Jesus. Thank you.
Go to the bathroom.
Lord have mercy. Tonight was a weird night. Was it not?
I don't know what happened tonight. I guess
you weren't around. Okay, so
yeah.
Well. Gina, that's not nice. I ain't about to start talking about that crazy woman. I've had enough of her and her husband. I've had enough of her, Donnie, Bin Laden, and Monica Sherrod.
Bin Laden. You said that today and I lost it.
But you knew what I was talking about too, didn't you?
Yeah.
I said, damn, Monica Sherrod got a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. This is sick. I ain't lying.
Hi, Pinky.
Ooh, Jesus. Oh, no thanks you gone. What was wrong with you earlier? Call you black. I can't. That something happened with that number in the phone. You gonna have to hit the live or do something.
Oh. I thought he was talking to me. I had to get in the comments.
Oh, no thanks. What is you saying now? Disrespect me. See what happens from now on. Oh, Lord.
What?
What? Oh, no thanks. What is you talking about?
You can't.
I don't know what he's saying.
Me neither.
I'll hit line. Oh, Lord. I don't know what he's saying. Doug, who are you speaking to? Why you say that, Susan? Oh, Joe Dirt Craig talking about waiting to hear the song Thriller. You got that right. I don't know who coming in. He ain't gonna come up here talking crazy because I don't know what he's talking about.
I've heard of them.
I asked him what was wrong with him from earlier. Jesus, well, what is going on?
I can't.
I'm
Oh,
just lost.
that unknown thinks. I think he's trying to come up. He's probably getting an error.
I don't know what's going on. This whole last night was just ridiculous.
I got it. Where was that on your channel?
No, not on mine. I've only been on an hour and 55 minutes.
I have to go find whatever.
Look at Debbie. Debbie said full moon. You got that right. Moon. Not a moon, but a moon.
I was about to wrap some aluminum foil around my head by the time I got off work today.
No thanks. Doug is no thanks.
People are nuts.
Ooh, I said, damn, what is going on? Folks talking crazy and fussing and cussing. I just said, ooh, honey, y'all need to go ahead and get you some lemonade. Oh, it was him saying how he got them back for disrespecting him. Yeah, I didn't even know what was going on. I just happened to come out of one live and then I don't know, somebody told me he was on, or I just saw him in the queue. So then I went in to see what was going on, but I didn't understand what was going on. I don't need no Benihana tea. If I want some rat poison, I go right in that kitchen and pour some in a cup. That's all I can say. Ain't nobody worried about that man. I ain't worried about him, Monica Sherrod, Donnie Boy, or Candy Cane. And Granny Cane either. I ain't worried about none of them. All of them.
I can't tell if this guy's getting like lippy with you in the chat. I don't.
This is no thanks. Talking crazy.
Okay, so he's not getting lippy.
All the action it was. Lead poison. That 200, golly. These folks are sick. Right. You ain't supposed to give them no views. But I told him, I said, damn, Monica Sherrod got a YouTube channel. I said, what that heifer get a channel? Remember when Candace was talking to Chris, you could tell she was telling a big lie because she told him step by step. Okay. Doug's here, yes. Am I ever going to go to sleep? Doug got to come up. He can't come up here if he going to be talking crazy and crying and stuff.
I'll let him come up. I'll talk to him while you go to the bathroom. Come on.
Well, he ain't hit the link.
He said, well, he tried to hit the link. I guess it didn't work.
Well, it's the same one. Let me make sure it's the right one. Because I had to keep redoing it. Hold on. Let me read the one he got. ZISHCTV93E. They go no thanks. Hello.
Yep.
What was going on with you? And please be diplomatic in your explanation.
Let's be diplomatic in your chat then, and not laugh about what I'm fighting for your fucking rights and all these dumbass motherfuckers like Benny Keys. Hold on, shut your mouth. I'm talking about Benny Keys. You guys can fucking want to continue that shit. I'll talk to you about it right now. But if you're going through what I'm going through right now and dealing with what I'm going through, then you can ask me.
Okay, but you
don't disrespect the fuck out of me right now. Don't disrespect me.
Okay.
Well, that didn't work.
It sure didn't. Well, you ain't gonna come up here and disrespect me.
I didn't even. I mean, like, he was going so fast, I didn't even catch it yet.
But you're not gonna cuss me to tell me something.
Oh, he wasn't cussing you. He was talking about somebody else.
Yeah, but you're still cussing.
Oh yeah, I heard that, but I didn't hear the rest of it. I was like, what's he talking about?
He knows how this go with them flagging the videos and stuff.
Mm.
And then you telling me be quiet. You gonna tell me be quiet? This is my channel. Now come on now. That's out of line. Because I don't even know what's going on.
Man, I swear I missed something good. I gotta go find it.
What's going on? But I'm not gonna let nobody cuss me out to tell me what's going on. Because I'm not gonna be able to understand you cussing and stuff. You ain't got to do all that. I understand you're angry. Maybe you should calm down and then come back.
Yeah, because I couldn't understand him at all.
No, that's why I'm telling them don't cuss, because I don't, first I don't want the video flag, then I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It was just like really mumbled.
Yeah, well, go watch it, because I don't know what's going on. Jesus Christ. That was the whole purpose of me trying to figure out what's going on. What gave her a platform? Always called me a pinky queen. That's racist. Who is he talking about?
I don't know. I am so confused. Pinky queen, and that's racist.
I don't know who he's talking about.
Pinky queen. Did you call anybody pinky queen?
I don't even know what a pinky queen is.
I don't. Okay. Just trying to figure it out.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I know he's upset with Benny, but what I'm saying is I don't want it up here cussing and all that, because this is my channel. This ain't his channel. I have to stand account for what's going on up here. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I'd love to hear it if he was just going.
Well, I was trying to hear it myself, but when I was listening to stuff I couldn't understand, and I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me just because they're angry with that person.
Yeah,
I get it. He knows how to push buttons. We know he knows how to do that. But that's why you can't let him get to you, because that's all he knows to do. That's all he knows to do is push buttons. That's why he's up all the time going live and stuff. It's crazy.
Donna Reed, I don't think he's mad at the queen. I think he's mad at somebody else, but we just couldn't hear him.
Hey DJ, how you doing? I don't know he mad at me. I ain't done nothing to him. I saw that, Kim. That's why I was asking him before I went live what was wrong. He didn't respond. Skeezy, what? Was trying to say he's a white supremacist.
Oh, is he the one that I bet you I did see some of that. It didn't make no sense, so I shut it off.
Oh Lord.
I think he's like, I want to say he's
I'm no thanks. He has a YouTube channel.
Right. Is he the one that is supposedly AB's friend and has like tattoos on the back of his leg? Does anybody know?
His name is no thanks.
Right, but I didn't hear the actual name. I just seen
Doug. His name is Doug. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get involved in all whatever's going on. I don't know. So I don't.
Yeah, I just seen a little bit of that. I think I know why he's so upset now. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm saying yeah.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Okay. Breathe.
Well, I was over there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I saw where Doug was upset. I saw that already. That's why I just tried to tell you all. I was in there listening to him, but I came in near the end of whatever was going on. So I didn't know what was going on. I still don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
That's how I caught it. I caught like the very.
Now you said AB's live was a mess earlier. Well, what the hell is going on?
I don't know. I unsubscribed from him, so
He said, I think he was saying Benny was trashing Queen. Yeah, I'm lost too, honey. Well, I don't worry about nobody saying nothing about me, because I ain't worried about that. They was in somebody's chat tonight talking about me. You think I care? Why would I be concerned with a random person that I do not know talking bad about me? You have to really think about that for a second. I don't know you. You don't know me. You're judging me because I'm giving commentary on a subject matter that you disagree with me on. But that does not mean you know me. What you can say is, well, I don't agree with what you're saying. Okay, I got that. But you're not going to come in my chat and disrespect me, and you talking about me on somebody else's channel or whatever lets me know there's something wrong with you. You need a life, because to sit up and talk about somebody every damn day is stupid. Just all day, every day. Come on now. It's just sad. These people are miserable. That's why I said they're just as miserable as the people in the storyline. It just don't make no damn sense.
Yeah, everybody saying he was sticking up for you, which I mean, I kind of got that, but
Okay.
he was just so mad.
But my thing is, We have talked face to face. Yes, we have. What? Well, see, no thanks. What you need to do is calm down first. We can't have no civilized conversation if you're gonna be cussing and stuff. Because you know they'll flag the video you getting up here doing all that cussing. Come on now. I'm trying to figure out what the hell was going on. That's why I was in your chat, but you weren't talking to nobody. Because I said something to you in your chat before you ended your live. But I don't think you was trying to really pay attention to what nobody was saying because you were so angry. Oh, damn. How am I doing tonight? I don't know.
Well, she has to go to the bathroom, which is why I came up, but things got a little crazy.
Yeah, I'm holding it. I don't stop pretending you don't know who I am. I don't know who. Oh, no, thanks. I don't know who you talking to. Because I know who you are, so I don't know what you're saying. $800 people, I see you. 800 people. Ain't no 800 people in this chat. Ooh, okay. I don't know what's going on. Reset. Well, just don't take us in the bathroom with you. Ain't that the truth? I won't take you in the bathroom. Oh, Lord.
Or at least give us a downward angle. That's what got me the most.
Oh, but you know what this lady said? She made a good point, this other YouTuber. She said, who's to say this was not just an act? He knows
Right.
the people are going to be watching. He knew he was going to be filming, so he decided to go sit on the pot. That's it.
Well, I mean, I kind of wonder if maybe he thought his camera was off but I don't know. I think he's been on here enough to understand how to do that.
Doug, that's the thing. My phone got messed up when I was on vacation, so all those numbers I have of everybody is gone unless I can pull you up in the Duo. Let me see if you in there, because I lost a lot of my contacts when I was on vacation.
It is gibberish, Jen. It just got a little higher.
Let me see if his number come up this way. Hold on. Let's see. Maybe it'll be in here. Oh, Lord, I don't see it. Dang. I lost a lot of numbers. Then I ain't got it. Let me see if I type it in. Hold on. These phones, they should be able to retrieve numbers. They do every damn thing else.
Oh, don't get me on that. I've been doing that all day.
Huh?
Yes, I've been doing that all day. Don't get me on that. I just got off work.
I don't really like fooling with these phones because they're nothing but a migraine.
It could be a stunt, I mean, Jesus. After that phone call, I don't even know what to believe.
Yeah, that's what this lady said, that he probably did that on purpose because he sees that people will run and repeat stuff like the incident with the cell phone and the stepsister. So who's to say he knew Benny Hanna was going to be taping him. So he went in there and sat on there knowing you knew there was a bathroom and he knew y'all go back and say something. Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, what happened with him? Well, what did they do to Doug? I'm trying to figure out.
I think he calmed down a little bit.
Oh, Lord. No, thanks. Enough. Knock it off.
That's a soul.
Thank you, 44. No, thanks. Let me tell you something, white boy. I'm going to pretend that I ain't talking to you because you're acting like you're about to go postal. You need to calm the hell down. You sitting there letting them fools get your blood pressure up. Hey, don't nobody care nothing about Benny Hanna and Monica Sherrod. You ought to figure that out by now. Or you sitting there letting them folks get you upset. He's a 1%er. He is nobody. That other goofball, Monica Sherrod's doppelganger, she's nobody. They are nobody. What are you talking about? Okay, Pinky. What the hell are you talking about? Laugh out loud. You have what? You have kids threaten your kids. Oh, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. Ooh, Jesus. Us pinkies. What is a pinky? Would somebody enlighten me? What is it? Do you know what a pinky is? Because I don't.
I have my thoughts, but I'm keeping them to myself.
Say what?
I said my thoughts, but I'm going to keep it to myself. So, I'm just.
I don't know what you're talking about. A finger. Well, I don't know what it means. Look at somebody said a baby mouse. Oh, God, please stop them. I hate mice.
Well, if he's in here,
I call white people pinkies. Okay, you know what? That's enough.
Is that what he said?
I'm not indulging in it because I ain't even talked about no white folks. So I don't know what you're talking about.
He is a white person.
Well, I ain't saying nothing about no white people, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I must have missed something really good.
I haven't even been on except to talk about R. Kelly and the man in South Carolina, the attorney that's got arrested. So I don't even know what he's talking about. Well, you know what? Somebody right. That may not be Doug, but it sounded like Doug when he came up. So I don't know. But I don't know. I ain't never called no white person no pinky. That's not even a word to come out my mouth, pinky, because I didn't even know what a pinky was. So why am I going to ask something that I've done said? I don't know nothing about no damn pinky. Jesus Christ. What? Queen, a little pinky is your little finger when you drink tea, you hold up, you know I know about a pinky finger. Now, come on now, stop talking crazy. Oh, Lord Jesus. See, yes, I say, I think of myself more of a cafe latte. Okay. Well, anything you'd like to say, Rags? Because I don't know what's going on. And I ain't trying to figure it out.
No, I just came
because that's something I don't do. I don't indulge in that foolishness because I'm not getting ready to get myself wrapped up in something I don't even know what the hell is being discussed. So there you
just asked me to come up so you can go to the restroom so I can up there. I was going to answer questions, but it got a little crazy.
Oh Lord!
Somebody did ask earlier if Dave how the search went, and Dave Rader said that they did not find her, but they do know where she's not at.
Look at Daphne said, I'm pink as hell.
Trying to change the subject.
I can't with y'all. Y'all killing me. Somebody says, I think the person who said it's not really him is right. Well, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it because we keep talking about it. It doesn't help. So
that's why I said I'm trying to change the subject.
Let it go.
Not to get off Summer, but just for a second, because you asked me whenever I put that in there. Somebody here?
Tina, is that from Miss Canada?
Hey, Miss Canada.
Oh, man. I got to go. Y'all talk because I got to go to the restroom because this thing got ridiculous. And I'm trying to keep my composure because I'm not trying to get ignorant, but I will.
Hi, Rags.
Like I have my own problems and I don't get on YouTube to be getting into it with strange people I do not know. So what I'm going to do is excuse my own self from my channel to use the ladies' room.
We got you.
I don't have time for that. And no, I don't want nobody to bring me no he said, she said, because I know me. I know what come out my mouth.
Hey, Tina.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. What'd you think of the video?
What video?
The one of that was on last night, I think it was. Or Dawn was at home and Candace was in the chair and
yeah, that was pretty I don't know. Ooh, it just confirmed how these people live. Like, we were kind of like, oh yeah, they probably do this and they probably drink every day, and it just confirmed how they live,
You think he was going to the restroom? You think he was shooting up, or you think what do you think on that?
Well, I think his statement, there was something in his statement. There was a written statement. It said something about him getting caught with his pants down. So I think when that was read, or whoever read it, that's when he sat down on the toilet seat. It seemed to be kind of, that's what he was doing. It was just pulling a stunt. And in his drunk mind, we were supposed to get it or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know half the shit that we're supposed to get that he does. I don't get any of it, but.
Well, I know last night whenever he was on the phone, he said they had him just on the phone, not on video. Yeah. And there's like, much safer this way. He's like, yeah. And he's like, now I need to watch what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah.
And so he made that statement. So he didn't say what he was doing, just need to watch what I'm doing.
Who was he talking to?
He was on that other channel where there's a panel of like 4 people, I think, at that time.
Oh.
And it was not anything really worth watching because it was just redundant questions.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, nothing that just softball questions, right? Like nothing really.
I ain't nobody. I'm just somebody down here, and she said she had to go to the bathroom and asked me to come up so she could go to the bathroom.
I still hear you. I'm here.
I ain't nobody important. I was just somebody in chat.
Give me some ice water.
I can't see the chat.
Somebody said, "Who is Rags?" And I was just letting them know I ain't nobody. I'm just somebody who was in chat. She asked me to come up so she can go to the bathroom.
Oh.
You are somebody. You a child of God. What you mean?
Like we can hear her.
Yeah, I can. Oh. Everybody needs to calm down.
I think this is a perfect night for rock music. What
you think? Woo! Yeah. I went to karaoke tonight.
Yeah, Kim, I'm still laying down. I just got off work.
I went to karaoke tonight, you guys. It was a big deal for me because I hadn't been out for a while, so I went to the bar.
After all this commotion, I'm getting ready to turn on me some heavy metal. Damn, what the fuck is wrong with everybody? Some Led Zeppelin or somebody. Good God Almighty.
Don said I need to change my name to Shed Seeker.
Because guess what? We passed the stage of easy listening. No Richard Marx tonight. Jesus. What in the hell?
Tina just got back from karaoke, so she's all.
Oh, she did karaoke. Okay. How was it?
Oh, it was good. I did a little bit of country.
You know what I should have done? I should have played some damn rap music with my video would have got flagged. That's what I need to turn on, some rap, some serious rap. Clear all these demons up out of here, all this noise.
So I did some country.
Jeez.
I did some Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, I did Dream.
Hey, I like that white girl. I ain't seen her in a while. What's she been doing? She's still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive.
Stand back. Queen and Liv, I tried to tell you. Kenny G took. Yeah, where Kenny G at?
I don't know.
Look, he's downstairs. Lord, Fleetwood Mac. I mean, yes, I like rock music. I like everything. I'm versatile. I mean, I don't do a lot of country, but if I hear a little something, but I love Tennessee Whiskey. Shut your mouth.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's a bad white boy.
Yeah.
Because he can sing that song. Oh, he can sing that song.
Yeah.
And I've heard two brothers do it a cappella. They were two twin brothers, two black brothers. They were young boys. Baby, when they sing that Tennessee Whiskey, I'm telling you, it draw water out your eyes.
Yeah. It's a good song.
I think he was missing talking to Angela. Well, I'm in the same place. Hello. As they say, only a phone call away. Y'all play nice. We'll get off that subject because I don't want to keep talking about that. Somebody said they said he used the N-word. Well, I'm not going into that because I don't want to get into that. He said, she said stuff.
You said, she said.
Yeah, I'm not indulging in nothing that he said, she said, because I've seen people be in my chat and walk right out and tell a bold-faced lie. I seen it done months ago. Went right in the chat and said something about it was pertaining to Cal City. Went right in and told a lie about the woman who sold a house to Jacqueline Trezell. The woman was in the chat and she was saying something about his sister was in the chat or something crazy the woman went and said, and it was like nobody said nothing like that. See, the people make up stuff. They'll be in the chat and they'll take stuff out and go lie. And then she ended up putting my other friend Chris Thorns in the mix of it, just making up stuff. See, these people wicked. Because it's just like what they tell you about a story. 3 people could sit in a room and hear somebody spin a story, but if you would have asked all 3 to repeat it, it would be told differently.
Oh, yeah. That happens all the time.
Because people add something, they put a cuss word in, they get theatrical with it, and before you know it, the blue dress is now gray. There's a leprechaun in there. Then there's a unicorn in there. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? That the story would not even be nothing about the story that was told. So people will add stuff. Smell the flowers, honey. I'm smelling them right in this cup.
Since we're on different subjects, to answer your question earlier in chat, the video is of the mom. What's
the video now?
Okay. The mom had her son in daycare and he's nonverbal.
Oh, who's Jack talking about?
Huh?
I just walked up.
This was earlier before you went to the bathroom.
That's what I was saying. What are you talking about?
Well, I just came in. A mom was arrested because. Okay, let me tell you the story. A lady put her son in daycare. And he was only in there for 4 days, and she watched one of the videos. All day long, the daycare lady was hitting her son in the head and throwing him across the room and blah blah blah. So then they showed the video of the mom. She from the classroom. The camera was in the classroom. She asked the teacher to come inside, and she just started waylaying her.
Okay, that's what you were saying in the chat.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
You wanted the mama to get beat up, or the teacher?
The teacher beat up her son all day. He's a nonverbal child who's like, I think he's like.
Okay, you mean to tell me? So who saw her beat the child?
The camera. You can see it. The classroom camera.
So this man is stupid enough to beat a baby in the classroom?
Yep. They wouldn't let her see. He was only in there for 4 days. They wouldn't let her see the other 3 days, but she saw the 4th day. And as soon as she saw it, she walked in and she goes, "Can I talk to you?" You have to watch it. I was so happy.
Nana said she got arrested, didn't she?
Yeah, she got arrested.
Man, look at M. Cos. All off the subject. Spanish soap operas are funny. Kind of like this one you watching up here.
Yeah.
Only thing is, nobody is saying no habla español. That's what I'm gonna do. Every day we're gonna start speaking in different languages up here. Maybe that'll make everybody go away.
You don't want everybody to go away.
I'm gonna ask somebody to teach me some damn Russian. I bet y'all won't have nobody listening then.
Russian.
She's always speaking in Russian. She's always speaking in Russian up there.
You'll be popular in Russia.
I sure will. Hey, Hey, good vodka. Maybe somebody want me to advertise for a vodka commercial. Hey, if it pays.
Sorry,
somebody said the teacher got arrested.
No, the mom.
Oh, because she walked up in the school deliberately to beat the lady up.
Oh yeah, she did.
Oh wow! And it's school property, and it's children, so she's got some nice little charges.
She's home right now. I'm sure she's going to have to go back.
Wow. Now, what day did this happen?
I just watched it 2 or 3 days ago.
Did this happen up there in Indiana?
No. What you trying to say? No.
I just wondered. I just asked.
I was watching a video of Summer Wells, and you know how it has stuff at the bottom.
34, you're crazy. Somebody, did I miss roll call? Honey, you done missed a whole lot. This stuff's so crazy.
And I saw the stuff at the bottom, and I seen this woman beating this woman up. I was like, "What is this?" And it was only 2 days ago, so I clicked on it because sometimes it's 6 years ago to show something.
You know what?
So I was like, "Heck yeah!" After I read the story.
When you I don't know how many of you all have the Newsbreak app. You know how a notification will come up about an article, right? And then you go in, you open it up, you read it.
Yeah.
If you scroll down at the bottom, it'll have comments, this, that, and the other. Then under that will be stories that are relevant in that town. So let's say something happened in Indiana and you're reading that article. Then as you scroll up at the bottom under the comments, it'll start showing you all these crazy stuff that happened in Indiana or that city. You understand what I'm saying? They have the craziest stuff in those little boxes. And a lot of times when you look at the title, you're saying to yourself, I know I shouldn't open this up because this is about to be a wicked, crazy story. You could sit there for hours, just ping, hit the open that box, open these crazy articles. It's always something about like what you're talking about. Something horrific about a baby, a child, like the one they had the other day about the kid left on the bus. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
So how you forget them? See, that happened a year or two ago down in Florida at the daycare.
Yeah. Well, this was
left on the bus.
This was on every creator that I follow YouTube. I mean, they only followed like the story for like 1 or 2 times, but
GG, if y'all keep changing y'all names, why does everybody keep changing their names?
Maybe the other name was their real name.
If y'all getting hacked this much, I'm gonna be truthful. And some of you are not gonna like what I'm getting ready to say. If you're getting hacked so often, that means you probably need to stay off your phone and social media. I'm being serious. Because there's something wrong with you getting hacked so much. You don't feel welcome. What you mean you don't feel welcome? Because I'm saying you're getting hacked a lot. Well,
I just thought maybe her real name, she had a real name last night. You was telling them all to change it. If it was
I'm trying to say why somebody gonna say they don't feel welcome now.
Oh, somebody said that. Oh, you're welcome.
You don't feel welcome, then okay, that's your personal business. My thing is nobody has said anything derogatory. I'm saying the truth. Whenever you get hacked a lot, that's a sign. How could you not think that's not a sign? I'm just keeping it real.
Who's getting hacked?
Because you have to be careful of things that you're opening, such as messages in your direct line, on your phone number, in the apps. Because my phone will say this is a reported or suggested scam, whatever. So that's on me if I open it up. You know what I'm saying? Like a message came in earlier and it said something about Angela, you're missing $200 something or something. You want to claim it or something like that. Well, that'd be on me if I open it, right?
Oh, yeah.
So imagine if I open it. Now you have a direct line to the phone number. And I'm gonna tell you something else about that too. You can't block those damn things. For some reason, try to block the message, the option won't come up.
It's
very strange.
What carrier do you have?
You know I'm not going to tell it on no lie.
Oh, yeah, that's your carrier? Okay. Okay, well, some carriers you can forward it to spam. You just fill out the word spam
Where do I spell it out at?
on your phone.
No, Google won't have anything to do with your email or nothing like that. It's just a name that's popping up on here, YouTube, and Google commentary, such as like a restaurant business. You want to comment, that's owned by Google. That name's going to come up that you're using for the Google account. So if you want to put Lovely Mama in Google right now for your name, that name's going to show up on YouTube, and it's going to show up on Google commentary, such as like posting for restaurants, businesses. Google, you go in, you want to give a comment, then Lovely Mama's going to pop up.
Gotcha.
So what somebody said, I don't know. So you know who I was. I'm not talking, I don't know. I don't know who you are. I'm talking about somebody else in here that I know well that's changed their name. They've been changing their name often, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on with every time I talk to her, she's got different names. She know I know who she is. I'm just trying to understand what is somebody hacking the account?
No, I'll tell you what's going on because I'm reading chat. Everybody says we followed your lesson from last night, Queen. We changed our government names.
Oh, okay.
We letting you know so you know who we were.
Yeah, but somebody that I know well, I don't even want to say her name out just because I don't know who's watching her account or whatever. I just know that she's changed her name a lot. You know who I'm talking about, Bubble? It's like you have to start to wonder when if your account's getting hacked, it's probably means it's time to do some searching. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't know how these people are coming about hacking names and stuff as far as however they're doing it.
Change your password, maybe?
I don't know. Because every now and again, your phone will send you messages on how to upgrade and change security and stuff for your phones and stuff. Yeah. Look, Suzanne said her Google Assistant answer, and it'll do that too. I was sitting here yesterday saying something, and that damn Google thing jumped up, and I was like, "Look, Google, I'm not talking to you."
Oh yeah, that it says ask it a question.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not talking to you. The person I'm talking to, they know who they are. They know we talk on IG. So most of you all I don't talk to on IG. So this person knows they're on the East Coast. So now she knows who I'm talking about. I'm just trying to figure out, is her account being hacked this much? Maybe there's a problem.
And that problem is not...
Go ahead.
I'm just kind of putting my own personal plea out there. Okay. The problem that you're having is not with your carrier. So don't call your phone carrier.
So what are you trying to say? They got a problem with some apps they're going into?
Yeah. That's all I've had. That's all I've had all day. These spammers are going crazy, and it's because they're not putting anti
spyware.
Thank you. I've been saying it all day. I can't get it out of my head anymore. Yeah. Anyways, anti-theft stuff on their phones, and they're going.
What you talking about? Maybe they just can't pick a name. What you mean?
Well, it doesn't matter if you change your. It doesn't matter if you change your YouTube handle because your email is going to be the same anyway, right?
Yeah, email. You changing Google don't have nothing to do with your email. Your email is going to come no matter what the name is.
Yeah, like if you're on YouTube.
But I was just explaining where that Google name is going to show up. It'll be YouTube, and then if you go into Google to search for something and you want to comment, let's say you pulling up a Ray's restaurant, and then Ray has ratings, and then you want to comment. When you comment, whatever Google name you have, then that's what's going to show up on that Google page for the Ray's restaurant.
Right.
Oh, Jesus, I don't know.
Yeah. So you need to go into your Google account and change the name that shows up, just like you do on YouTube.
Yeah. All this, but you know what's sickening is that there was a time when we didn't have these problems because we didn't have cell phones. And when we did have cell phones, it was nowhere near the craziness that it is now. With all this people getting your names and going in your bank accounts and doing all this crazy nonsense. That is a dangerous thing when somebody can get a hold of your damn bank account and do all that. Because what I'm trying to figure out is when you go use your cards, like the Cash App card, it only shows the last 4 digits on the receipt.
Right.
As far as the bank card, I haven't paid attention to the receipt to see what number, if the whole number's on there or what. But I'm trying to figure out how somebody can infiltrate in your bank card and you don't use it but a few little places, and you look at the receipt and all you see is the last few numbers from the bank card. I don't know. So there's just some weird stuff going on with these people hacking stuff. Yeah, it's very, very weird. Hi, Henley.
But I do appreciate y'all having cell phones. Total love.
Debbie D says I'm undercover now. Well, okay, Debbie D.
I like my picture.
Okay, let me tell you something about that Alexa. It was on the news a year ago. They did a news story about this lady that said you have to be careful about that Alexa. She said that Alexa obviously went back and told her friend something personal she then said in a conversation. Now you put that on paper. I'm dead. Because you know that thing obviously is recording when you're talking. Is it not?
It listens to you, yeah.
So if I'm talking about somebody and I tell Alexa, then Alexa will turn and tell that person, Tina called you a bitch.
No, you can program an Alexa to say whatever you want her to say. Like when you're watching those TikToks and it says silly stuff, that's because you can go in there and program it.
Well, I know this lady. This lady was saying something about it on the news last year. She was saying something about don't talk in front of that thing. Because somehow her friend or somebody called her and told her that they heard what she said in a conversation. It's very weird.
Yeah.
Where I come from, we call them aluminum foil hat people.
Huh?
We call them aluminum foil hat people.
What you mean?
Because they're crazy. They need aluminum foil hats.
You know what? I'm just saying, think about that thing, that Alexa thing talking back to you, just like Google talking back. It's been just like an old crazy movie. You sit here one day talking to yourself or you talking on your phone, and that damn Google decided wants to hold a real conversation with you. How are you, Angela? You know, I really don't think that was nice what you said yesterday. Come again. Guess what? That phone is going in the damn garbage can, tore up, broke up. You won't be talking to the queen no more.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Debbie D, when your Alexa starts calling you by a different name, you know your husband's cheating on you.
Oh,
you know I'm dead. You got that right. Now look, back to you, Bob. Yes, CSI. Thank you. The phone definitely listen because I can mention a certain brand that all of a sudden I see ads for them. Yes, they do listen because guess what? I've been checking new rates for my car insurance. Why now I go into the mail system and I got all these ads talking about Angela. I got a quote for such and such. The hell you do?
Well, okay, but that's what people don't understand. That's what they're programmed for. They're the program.
Man. That's scary though.
Then I mean, if that scares you, don't get one because that's what like my phone. Well,
yeah, I have a regular simple phone. There's no way that Gmail should be bringing up stuff about insurance quotes from a conversation I had with an insurance agent.
Is it a Google driven phone?
What you mean?
Is it Android? Is it an Android phone driven by Google?
It's Android.
Okay, so it's listening to you. And then it's going to bring up anything to make your life easier to bring up what you're talking about.
That's what. Since you like this, then this is what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to start punching in stuff about how to become a millionaire overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, free vacation.
And I'm going to see if somehow the money is generated to my doorstep or my bank account.
Well, it ain't like that. But then what you're going to see is those guys telling you how to be a millionaire.
But I'm just saying, I'm just going to mention money. And see if something will drop itself in my bank account. Since you want to give me suggestions on insurance quotes, suggest a way for my bank account to get some damn money. My goodness gracious.
You should hear the craziness these people think their phones does. It's so funny. That's where the aluminum foil came from.
I'm used to it. I just go with it. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, Kathy, that's what we're talking about. These phones are scary. She said, ask your phone or Alexa if it's spying on you. Right. That's a good question. Alexa, are you spying on me? That phone. Look, she get to talking back. Yes, I am. What you gonna do about it? We gonna beat that.
Every person that has a Western chats, Alexa just went off.
We gonna beat that machine down. Oh my Lord, have mercy. I'm almost approaching hour 3. Lord, we done talked about everything. I don't know what the hell's going on tonight, but I tell you what, y'all ain't gonna worry me. And I'm a child of God and I'm highly favored.
Well, you're on my topic right now, so
I don't know.
I can talk about that all night.
I just, oh my goodness. Full moon ain't God.
Is it the full moon already?
It was earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Every monkey that came out of a dancing monkey came out of so many cakes tonight. Shut up, Queen.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
All in folk chats talking, saying nasty stuff, derogatory shit. But guess what? The Queen wasn't worried about you because I lives good.
Well, that happens in
I ain't worried about none of you.
Jails, hospitals, emergency medical, like police, that they all have like a higher rate of.
You said need to change those settings. Look, 44 says YouTube needs to stop feeding the holler beast. Yeah, I believe you're right. We stop talking about him. How about that? We all just stop talking about it and put an end to it. We only talk about the baby missing when there's pertinent information that comes from law enforcement.
Well, what if he pulls another stunt in the meantime?
Well, that's the point we're making. We don't say nothing.
Let
them other ones break their neck and talk about it.
Yeah. If you don't mention it, ignore it, it'll go away.
Yeah, see, that's why he's doing all this stuff. More than likely, Don was not using the restroom. That was for effect. Cause and effect. Let me see if these dodo birds will go run, talk about that, and make a video.
Ooh.
That shows you how lonely he is. His child's missing, and this is all he has to do is do things for theatrics. Your wife's sitting there with a hole in her pants, same blue tank top that's 2 minutes from being incinerated on its own, with her mouth wide open. About she had a stroke. Yeah, well, we'll see.
She's stroking out.
I'll tell you what, let's talk about this before I clock out of here. What is the church saying now?
Are they still having their prayer vigils?
I had one a week or two ago, didn't
he? Wasn't it virtual?
No, I don't know. I didn't know about the one where they were outside and then a lot of people didn't show up. Is that the one or no?
Yeah.
Oh, they had one where there was hardly anybody.
I thought she had a stroke for real. Girl. Okay.
Well, yeah, she looked like she was having a stroke. Something.
Well, what does looking like having a stroke look like? Because I haven't seen a person have a stroke.
She looked like she was having a serious medical emergency.
You are on that stuff.
Well, I've watched enough Grey's Anatomy that I'm half a surgeon.
Please
and that did not look like a stroke to me.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That looked like somebody that's probably coming down off that stuff or then got a hit and it's making you know what I mean? It's doing stuff to your body, which is your mouth open.
Yeah, you start nodding.
I said she on that stuff. Whatever the stuff is.
Opiate.
Now I've never seen anybody shoot up heroin, but I have seen people on fentanyl patches.
Good point.
And they look like that. Like
she makes a good point.
What?
My arm A says she looks stroked out all the time. Thank you.
Oh.
You having a stroke. You had a stroke when you first did the interview. She sat there with her head down. Remember they were sitting at that long table? And Don would have been sitting to the right of her. I think that's right. Yeah. And she was sitting there. She never held her head up once while the camera was on her. Her head was down the whole time, and she looked like she was comatose. Just like what they've been saying. She's been sedated, or whatever word you want to use, day one since the little girl went missing.
Since before the little girl went missing. That's her.
But see, we didn't know them before.
No.
But we can use discretion to say, yeah, 9 times out of 10, they were geeked up before someone went missing. So as you see, these are people who had no business having children. Because I believe H when he says spazzing out on the alcohol, hallucinating. You're hallucinating when you're drinking. Usually when people are drinking, they're lax. They're relaxed. Your behavior is lax. You're not really paying attention to anything. Kind of like the stove is burning your food. You don't remember going to put the food in the stove until you smell it burning.
Now, I do think she had Bell's palsy, has some kind of Bell's palsy.
Don't start, Rags. Well, what is that?
No, I'm not saying that's what was wrong with her the other night, but the right side, saying that too. The right side of her face, her lip kind of sags, even whenever she was talking to Chris, and she was pretty.
Somebody Google it and read it to me.
I know what. Okay.
Somebody said fentanyl makes you look like that.
Yeah, that's what I said. Fentanyl, because my.
Yeah, but leave that damn drugs alone. That they putting that fentanyl and that cocaine and all that stuff. These people dying. I'm telling you, folks in Tennessee falling over like flies.
Yeah, my mother-in-law was on fentanyl patches, and that for
Jesus Christ,
she looked just like that.
Somebody need to get us some sodium pentothal so they tell us what's up.
Bell Cosby.
Oh Lord, please Jesus, get your.
Yeah, that's what it was. It kind of paralyzes some of your.
I can't. Ooh.
I try to answer your question.
I'm just look at this comment. You are killing me. Oh Jesus.
Well, read it to me. I can't. Okay. Which comment?
I got to go back up. Wait a minute. I have to go on my phone. I can do it on my computer for some reason.
I can't see comments. That's okay.
Y'all are killing me. These people. We've got less people now in 2002.
So do you think she's got a hangover?
Don't you start that.
How can you have a hangover if you don't ever stop?
Yeah, true. Slow down, maybe. I don't know.
12 kids taken between all of them. They need to be sterilized. Kathy, what you talking about? 12 children.
I heard it was like 6 or 7, not 12.
Who's had 12 children?
Well, Candace had 3.
Autumn Renee talking about the face droops on one side caused by stress. I don't know about that.
She's got something because the right side does always kind of hang down no matter if she's.
No, somebody said they were worked out on something. Someone needs to give them some sodium pentothal so they'll tell us what summer is. That's what I was laughing at. Ooh, Jesus, okay.
Oh.
Right. I don't know, has the comment that I've said the other day. They know it's over, just staying high without the kids. Yes. This is their coping mechanism, which is something they was doing anyway. But they know, yes, it's over. So we just going to go out with a bang.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they know that it's over, and I think that they're going to ride this out for as long as they could possibly can and enjoy and party and, until they go to prison.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Pinky said she had a stroke, but she was over it now. I'm going back in y'all comments. And then my arm said she looks stroked out all the time. Yeah, that's my point. All the time versus one time you had a stroke. Okay, then Spark says she always looks that way. I'm dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Spark says the church probably excommunicated. Go ahead, Rag.
I was just up before I lose the comment. Hold on. We talk about the kids. There's the 3 boys. Don had 2 prior, and Candace had 2 prior. So together that makes 7. So Summer makes 8 missing, or 8 they've lost. Okay.
Oh wow.
Teresa in the chat said, "Who is recording this crap?" Bin Laden. Something bad gonna happen to that white boy. You hear me?
I don't watch him, so I don't.
Something bad is gonna happen to him. That's why I sit back and I watch a little this and a little that. And I'm telling you, you can claim your own demise by fucking with folks.
Who's fucking with folks?
You just keep on bothering folks, talking bad about folks, bashing people. You just claiming your own demise. Because let me tell you what's gonna happen to that little boy. He is gonna be just like Donald Wells and that girl. Y'all gonna be walking out your door one day and somebody gonna bash you in your damn mouth or put a bullet in your head.
I tried to watch him once, but I guess I got PTSD.
And then it'll be something else. Yes, dance with the devil. That's all it is. Dancing with the devil. Every time you get up there, make up all this crazy stuff on YouTube, and you riding with these people that probably killed their kid. Can you imagine? Let's just talk about that for a second. Imagine these people did kill the little girl. We ain't gonna shuck a jive no more. They killed her. And you sitting up there talking to them, talking about, oh, my brother, my sister, my cousin. Okay. How you gonna feel if they come back with an indictment? Your brother just got arrested for killing his kid. That part. What you gonna be talking about on YouTube then? I'll wait. Jumping on the next story and ride or die with the next suspect. They got their child missing.
Yeah, well, you know what they're going to say? They're going to say, oh, well, we were just doing that to get him to talk and to get him to...
Nah, but we going to know better because we going to know we've been watching you and your shenanigans and you got a problem. And I'm going to tell you something else. We're going to talk candidly because that's how I get down with my chat. I want to know what the hell's wrong with his wife. Because you want me to believe she don't watch his content. His stuff.
Dude, who are we talking about?
Bin Laden.
Oh, he's married?
Bin Laden.
He has children.
I knew he had children, but I didn't know he was married.
Well, whatever. It's a heifer that sleeps in the same house with him. Excuse my language. I shouldn't call her that. A female sleeps in the same house. So what I'm going to say is, honey bun, what's wrong with you? He doesn't sleep in mine. Because let me tell you something about the queen. I got the gift of gab. I got it from my daddy. What I ain't going to do is lay down with a man that talk as much as the queen. I can tell you that right now. Queen dismisses many men because when that mouth runs like a gal, I have no interest in you. Because see, this is what I tell myself. If you're talking crazy in the beginning, you talk like you're a woman in the beginning, you'll talk about it. Come on with it, Queen. You understand what I'm saying?
Autumn says, yeah, I couldn't believe I heard he was married. He was messing around with Monica. Are we talking about Bill Clinton or?
We're talking about Bin Laden.
Oh, well, she said Monica. Didn't Bill Clinton?
Well, we know who. Everybody's giving the person a nickname, so ask we don't say the name on my channel.
Well, she said, oh, that's probably where the Monica comes from. Monica Lewinsky.
We're not talking about Monica Lewinsky. Y'all know damn well I'm not talking about no damn Bill Clinton.
I was reading the comments.
I'm not mad at you, but I'm talking to the chat. They know damn well we ain't talking about no damn Bill Clinton. What's going on? We are talking about Bin Laden. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The troublemaker on YouTube. You know who I am talking about. We are talking about that dirty YouTuber. He gonna keep on something bad is going to happen to him.
Hillary should have divorced him when she found out that he was getting, you know what.
You know what, Tina? We are not talking about Bill Clinton. Will you stop, please? I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I'm just saying, I think.
Bill Clinton said, I'm trying to say the president, I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. I did not have sex with that woman.
Well, what do you call effing her face then? What do you call that?
I did not have sex with that woman. So we're gonna ask Benny Hunter, did you have sex with Monica Sherrod? Because I know that both of you like to get high. Ting, 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 ting. And I think her doppelganger that's on YouTube, she's probably a geek or two, because like minds attract. I said that. Lord have mercy.
Oh my God.
As Nancy Reagan once said, just say no. Leave the drugs alone. Drugs kill children. Please stop getting high.
Yeah. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
No, it's not what it's cracked up to be. It's just
that's it.
Yeah.
You're wasting your time. You spending your money, your bill money, your livelihood on one, wasting your breath, getting high, risking heart disease, going to jail. For what? To make another person have more money and live better than you. That's what I always tell people about getting high on drugs. Don't you see? It's methodical. You are helping another person advance. And you are making some people who get high have decent incomes. And you're going to go give this person all of your money. For what reason? That this makes no sense to me. Then you got to think of the prolonged use of the drug, depending on the drug itself. Because some drugs will take you on out and some will have the effects that will, cause problems over time. So like crack. The crackheads live to be about at least 65. Come on, Queen. I'm going to keep it real. Most people I know that were addicted to crack cocaine, they died in the early mid-60s. They had been doing crack since the 20s, 30s. So we're talking about a 20 to 40 range, 40-year range. But damn, the fentanyl, that heifer said, I got you 2 days. You get a hold of me, you're not waking up tomorrow. And we got people famous who have just now overdosed on drugs. Mr. King, Michael King, played in The Wire, Omar, gone. It is suspected that it was heroin, usage, whatever, because paraphernalia was at the scene, blah, blah, blah. It's sickening. It's just sickening. These drugs are serious. They putting stuff in these drugs. You don't know what they put in that stuff by the time you get it. Watch documentaries about it. It could be pure over here, point A. But by the time it gets to point C, it's been cut and jimmied with, and when you get it, it's not all that. You don't know what people were doing. Will do to them drugs, blow it up, make it big so they can make their money, because that's the point. The dope is a hustle game. I got to get mine. I got to get my money, and you, the addict, want to get high. So it's double juggling, sure enough. But in the end, somebody is going to lose. It's sickening.
So who is supplying Dawn and Candace with drugs?
I don't know. Ask them. You're asking the Queen. Queen don't know that.
Yeah, I bet the sheriff knows. So who's supplying the wells with drugs?
So listen to what you're saying. The sheriff knows who supplied them drugs, but yet they on a lie, geeked up and high. At least we can say the wife was.
Yeah, we know, but we don't know who their drug dealers are. You don't need drugs.
You do. How about getting high off of life? There's so much going on in the world that you can indulge your time in But see, this is what's wrong with the world. A lot of people don't have interests. So they go to the easiest thing, which is drugs and alcohol. Those are the quickest things you can get into and get your geek on. You understand what I'm saying? But there's more to the world than drinking and getting high.
I mean, they've proven it themselves. They need to go lower than they're already at. Their daughter is missing. They probably hid her body. They know what's going on. They're still doing drugs. They haven't crashed, I guess. You know what I mean? Like they haven't hit bottom.
Yeah. Well, but see, that's the point. This is what they were doing before Summer went missing. So all these theatrics that you're saying, it's just who these people are. You know, that's the point.
Yeah, that didn't sober them up.
Look, I don't know, says, doesn't anyone do crafts anymore? Yeah, somebody very elderly.
I do crafts.
Well, you know, I didn't mean, I'm sorry, I should say that, but
I do beading, but that's, you know, it keeps me sane.
Yeah.
But they're still using drugs, even though they have experienced a tragedy. That is not enough for them to say, okay, I think we need to go to rehab.
Bow and Arrow says all the money they've spent, they could have had a mansion on a mountain. Exactly. That's the whole point.
Yeah, they don't have their children.
Sorry.
Neither one of them have their children. They could go to rehab. There's nothing to prevent them from going to rehab right now.
Well, see, that's the whole point of people that get high. Most people who get high don't want to stop getting high. I know somebody right now who told me not too long ago they enjoy getting high. So they have no inkling to stop. So they were candid and they were honest. But the sad part is they just was turning 60. So how sad is that to be 60 years old saying, I enjoy getting high and I like getting high and I'm not going to stop. Okay, good. What you telling me for? Because basically you're making a fool of yourself by even repeating it. I wouldn't even tell another human being that, but they felt like it was okay to tell me that. You understand what I'm saying? But that's his prerogative. But I can't respect you because I'm thinking, you know what the end result is probably going to be with you getting high. You're shortening your days, even though right now you've over the hump of living past 50, but still, why would you even repeat that to somebody? I wouldn't even repeat that to somebody, whether I believe in it or not. I'm not going to repeat that to you. I don't know, says they don't think they'll die. Of course.
No drug addict thinks they're going to die.
Somebody says, Autumn says, sadly, I think they're lifers. Yes, I agree. Because they're the type of people who are just going to go out with a bang. You're talking about a 56-year-old man. He's only a few years shy of being 60. So if you're still getting high, excessive drinking, you're basically telling yourself, the world, this is who I am. I like this. This is what I like to do. And that's why I'm saying a lot of people enjoy getting high, enjoy drinking to excess, drink to get drunker. I mean, it's in the scripture. You're not supposed to drink to get drunk. You're not supposed to knowingly say, I'm going to drink to get drunk. You understand what I'm saying? You want to have a glass of wine? Okay, cool. But to just say, yeah, I'm going to get throw up tonight. And we all are human. But you can get addicted to anything. Gambling, sex, drugs, smoking, cigarettes, whatever it is. But it comes a point when you see that something is really not benefiting you, you need to get help. And these people have had children. So that shows you they didn't care. So when you sit here and think about it, it's even worse in the thought of these children were living with these people. And look at how they're acting now with the children out of their custody. So that's something vital to ponder out. These people had 4 children in their custody recently. Before that, Candy had her 2 before she met Don, and then Don had his other ones before he met her. And each one had a negative outcome. 2 separate people, 2 separate parts of the universe. Hook up, mate, make 4 more children. 1's missing, 1 missing and 3 now in the state's custody. this is vile. When you think about, as they call it, 6 degrees of separation, what are the odds these two get together, procreate with bad history of children being out of their custody, to only make 4 children, 1 goes missing, and 3 are now removed? The stars align. It's common sense. Because both are wayward. He's wayward and she is wayward.
I had a thought back to the whole ruse thing. You know how I was saying maybe it was a ruse just to get views? I kind of think there is proof to that, because after that video, there was 7 well checks that were called on them, and the cops went out there and said she was fine.
Okay, so where did you get that information from?
On another creator, she taped her call.
She taped what call?
When she called in on and said that she didn't look good in the was it Hawkins County? Said that they had already got 6 calls on her, and so on and so forth. So then they said that she was fine. So if she looked as bad as she did that we saw, and they went out there, I don't think they would have said she's fine. So maybe it was, like they said, just another prank.
I'm confused.
I'm sorry. What? After watching the live, they had 7 well check calls down to Hawkins County.
Okay, after the live. Okay.
Yeah. To go down there and check on Candace because people were saying she didn't look good.
Yeah, I heard that. Okay.
Okay. And then Hawkins County, I guess they call you back whenever they go down and let you know. And they said that she was fine. So if she really looks as bad as she did on the live.
That's why I said to somebody yesterday or the other day, I said, could this be she was pretending for the camera like they did when they called Mary?
Right. That's what I said.
I think somebody said, no, I don't. I said, I don't know. They just did this. Come on now.
But isn't that kind of proof that it possibly was?
They just did this with Mary. You cried, moaned, he's gone, they're taking him out. Who's to say she didn't sit there with her mouth open, looking comatose for the camera, knowing Benihana was stupid enough to film? And that leads me to think that if it was a hoax again, that Benihana was in on it.
Yeah, that CSI, that creator didn't call in, but another creator was. Yeah.
But what I'm saying, this last incident could be a hoax as well. And the person who was uploading this mess, who's to say he was with it? Because my thing is, why would your camera be on because somebody called your phone? Why are you filming somebody calling you and all that? See, you got to stay woke. You got to remember, you got to press the live button if you live.
Yeah.
I think they were using something.
So that's the reason why you got to stay woke. Well, but see, that's the whole point. They use all the time, so it really don't matter. It really don't matter. Well,
but when
like that, CSI, I don't know because I don't roll with these people. But all I'm saying is these are the same people that made a fake call about the man being taken by the feds. That's all I'm saying. If you did it once, you'll do it again. That's the point.
I mean, I agree that she did not look good at all. Like, I was like, oh my God. But why would the CSI, so then why would the cop say that she was okay?
Like, right, Kim, right. He didn't tell him the cameras were on him. You right. Because why would I tell you the cameras are on you? Because the first thing you're going to say is, you're filming me? Stay woke. At any point, he could have told them, I'm filming, or he could have cut the feed. You kept filming. Why? Yeah.
Well, the sheriff's office probably knew when they went to their house that they were already on drugs, whatever. And as long as they were moving around, I guess, then that's their normal activity. So,
So that could have been why he said that she was okay.
Yeah.
Oh, honey, I see them. They're not talking about nothing. But yet they're in the chat. Did you get that part, sweetie? Kim says you can refuse medical attention and they can't take you. That is true. You're not bleeding. You're not like got 8 bullet holes in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter who it is, honey. Right. The devil heard his name. Satan knows when to come. Don't get it twisted. Somebody said Ellie probably used to seeing her that way. Well, my thing is still, if a person looks like they're in need, you shouldn't walk away and be like, she all right. But as somebody said,
that's what they did, though.
But like somebody said, that's the thing, you don't know what's the truth or not. You don't have any idea.
That's what they did. The cops went there and said she was all right.
She was breathing, so Ellie would say she's fine. Lord have mercy. Oh, are killing me. You could be in dire straits and still breathing.
But she was responsive.
Do you have any proof that 911 medics went there?
I think the sheriff went there.
Rags.
What? Sorry, I was reading what?
Yeah. Is there a receipt that 911 went there? Medics went there.
I really can't remember which critter it was. She called in, and if I may be mistaken, so don't hold me to it, but she recorded the call, and she said that she wanted to call in and gave the address. She said she just watched it live and she wasn't doing well, and he said, "Yeah, we've had 6 calls." And I'm sorry.
Saying something about Ellie said that was not doing any more well checks. Yeah, but that's not legal. You can't not say you're not doing a well check. Because if a person call and say there's an emergency here, what are you saying? Police will say, the ambulance people will say, no, we ain't gonna come.
How many wellness?
That's my point. No receipts.
Everybody, like 3 strikes, you're out. 3 strikes, you're out.
I know, but if she knew her name, etc., they're not going to call medical just because she's high.
No.
Oh, Lord. Jesus. All I'm saying is there a receipt to a medic showing up? That's all I'm saying.
If the sheriff saw her convulsing on the floor, then he would probably call 911 or the emergency, whatever, medical response.
Okay, they said there was a sheriff on the way out when the lady called. We don't know what happened after that. Okay, honey.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell anyone that she was just high because it would violate privacy, etc. Okay. Well, that's all I'm saying is there a receipt that 911 was called, that he thought his wife was having a stroke? That's all I'm saying.
He don't care if she's having a stroke.
Hello, Maddie Mood. Thank you, baby.
That's kind of interesting too. What Kim said. Several people have went out to that property and has had car problems when they pulled off. There's something on that land that's evil, and that's true. I've heard that from everybody.
Okay.
It's the devil's playground.
My drink. Everybody heard it, but Queen ain't heard it.
Yeah, I've heard it on. You've mentioned them a few times, so I'm gonna go ahead and say their name. Cam and his wife.
Who?
What's their cracking cases? I think you mentioned them before, so that's the only reason I said it.
I don't know. Crime lines?
No, it's cracking cases. It's the guy and his wife.
I don't know.
They went up there. They just taped the property. They didn't
I'm like Miss Millie. I don't know them either.
Well, they just went up there to tape the property. They didn't do interviews or nothing like that. They just wanted to get of the property. And as they pulled away, their car broke down. And another one did the same thing. There was 3 people that their cars broke down as they pulled away from that property.
So what are we talking about? The house is built on the Indian burial ground. What are we saying?
Oh, that's truthfully, that is 2 psychics said that exact same thing, but it was just
well, I know of a place that was once apartment complex that I had a unfortunate time of living in many moons ago, and it was in a conversation that somebody said, do you know why this place is so chaotic? And I said, no. They said, this was an old Indian burial ground. And I said, really? And they said, yeah. And it's like, that's why there's always mischief here. There's always death here. And that was very interesting when I heard that. I probably should have researched that, but I never did. But it may be some truth to that, because every time you turn around, it's always something. The people lived there, had all type of mental issues, problems, always drama, somebody getting cut, somebody getting hurt. It was always something. Now, of course, there was a few of us, who were decent, but that's the thing. Damn, always something. Come on now. Got to be somebody with some sense, something. But I believe that. And I bet if I was to go research, go in the books, go to the library, start trailing that place, and start asking, start looking at who had it, what was there in 1900, 1800. It probably will tell me probably it's a damn cemetery. It's probably something.
Yeah, I would go back to like 16 or 1700.
Yeah.
They're going to tell you to put a tinfoil hat on, too. Everybody's telling you to put my tinfoil hat on.
Autumn says, I've heard and seen that stuff too, but don't want to give the Wells any excuses, laugh out loud, but believe it can be. Well, see, it's not a matter of giving them excuses. It's just saying it's an omen there. It's tainted there, tainted land.
They were drawn.
Right. Nothing good can come because they're on tainted land. So then you put a tainted person on tainted land, a land
they were drawn to it.
Right. Negative history. We don't really know what happened on that land when his mother lived there or had property. We don't know who's been butchered, beat up. We don't know. Somebody could have died, like you said, 1700s, 1800s. You just don't know.
Yeah, there could be bodies buried.
Right. Generational curses on the land, of course.
Yeah.
When I first started following it, that's one of the first things I seen. Then there was a psychic that said that
oh, yeah, we know they can live right. Nobody's saying that the land is causing the problems. That's not what we're saying. It's just a theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
something bad happens at the place because it's an omen there.
Yeah, well, it's a sacred ground. So if you build something on top of sacred ground, then
bulldoze that thing, including the shit.
then the poltergeist happens.
You can't bulldoze all them damn cars and school buses. They got to be removed.
Yeah,
they got to be removed. Yes, there's a cemetery close. Yes.
Oh,
now we got some poltergeist stuff going on.
Well, I mean, hey, I don't knock the unseen. I don't fool with it, but I know anything is possible.
Yep. Well, just look at the movies we watch.
Yeah,
Truthfully.
That's true. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something my father said to me many years ago. We were talking about voodoo one time, and my father said, all I'm gonna say is this. I don't fool with it, but I know it's real. And I know it's real because of something I saw one time. And I can't repeat what I saw. And I ain't gonna never speak on it. But trust me, it is real. And that's all he said to me. And I believe what he said. It didn't matter if he believed in it. See, that's the thing about voodoo. I don't have to believe in it, but you do. You see where I'm going? And you can give something substance to be real. And the scripture tells you that if you believe in the Bible. In Psalms, it says, speak it and it shall be so. So when you speak certain things, you can claim it into existence. That's why people will say, it's an old saying, you have to be careful what you speak and what you claim, because you can talk bad and say, girl, I should have known better. I go out there and bust my head or get hit by a truck, and tomorrow you go out and have that demise. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you were just joking, but you have to be careful what you claim. And sometimes we claim things and don't know.
Yep.
Oh, my Lord. Where is my thing? My cord was out my thing. Good Lord Jesus. Y'all here? Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
I thought I had my cord plugged in to my computer. It wasn't. A piece of it was missing. I was like, what is going on? I saw a notification, but it's 3 hours. I'm going to cut it. But I'm just saying, you have to be careful what you claim. Yes, words are spells. That's true. Because a lot of times, you know, when you hear of women in domestic situations, and they'll say things such as, I know he's going to kill me. He's going to kill me one day. Well, the first thing I think of is, why say that when you can leave? Because you're claiming that. You're sending that out into the universe. This man's going to kill me. I know they're going to do something to me one day. Well, you're putting that out in the universe. And the person may be dangerous. They may be volatile. But you don't want to put that out into the universe. Because haven't you noticed that all these stories we hear, true crime of women being murdered, they said that to somebody?
But why does it always only happen for the bad stuff? Like I say all the time, I'll wake up tomorrow skinny. I'll never wake up tomorrow skinny, but if I say, man, if you don't move that, I'm going to fall. But I'll fall. No,
Debbie, I'm going to watch that. That's something I mentioned in the chat the other day about the whites or whatever. I'm going to watch that documentary on YouTube. I'm going to watch that. But yeah, you have to be careful what you claim.
But why is it never the good stuff that you try to claim that happens? None of the good stuff ever happens.
I don't know. Maybe the bad stuff is just easier to happen. I don't know.
I want to be a millionaire.
Yeah, Kim Wright, power in the word. That's it. That's true.
It's your vibration.
But you know, you have to think about claiming something dangerous happened to you. Common sense will tell you you're dealing with somebody that's dangerous. They're hurting you. They're harming you. They're doing ugly things to you. That's just really inevitable that something bad would happen. You understand what I'm saying? You're in a volatile situation. So common sense is that something bad could happen to you. You're with somebody who's mentally unstable. So naturally, you keep being in the company of this dangerous person. Hell yeah, something bad's going to happen to you. Why would it not? They're threatening you. They're hurting you. They're putting their hands on you. They're doing facetious things, felonious things with you, around you. It's just only a matter of time that, yes, something will jump off. Lord have mercy. Yes, good things can happen. But I just believe that when you're in a negative environment, it's probably best you remove yourself, because nothing good can come from a negative environment. Just nothing.
No, because they're operating at a low vibrational level. Like, say, for example, Dawn and Candace.
Yes,
they're
like, yes. And here's red flags. Just don't speak about it. Yes, you need to put it into action. That is why we have people who are hurt and get harmed, because they never leave the situation. I had concerns when that shrine they made for Summer at the church right off the start of her missing. What do you mean, bow and arrow? What do you mean? I don't understand what you're saying. Said that's not hoodoo. That's common sense. That person is ignoring. Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's just it is common sense. You're in a negative environment. You should know that at any moment something can jump off. That's just common sense. That's not right. Hoodoo, nothing. That's just common sense. You're in a negative environment. Somebody's hurting you, threatening you. What good can come from that? Nothing. There's
you
power
can change
in tongue. Positive affirmations every day. Yes, Dawn. What you got to say, Rags, before I check out of here? Y'all want to say something? I'm going to leave.
Oh, no, I'm good.
No, nobody's going to check back at the shrine. The shrine behind the church. Well, why is that bothering you all? Why is it bothering you? Why is this bothering you all? Someone took the immoral stuff at the swimming hole. Oh Lord.
What?
Well, maybe Candy. Maybe she took it. Because that's like you're saying she died at the swimming hole.
She could have.
Okay, but listen to what I'm saying. Thank you, Love Notes. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. What I'm saying is you're putting flowers, teddy bears, whatever it may be, at this location. That's implying she died there.
Yeah.
Because we know she was several places allegedly. So you're not putting a shrine at all those locations of where she allegedly stopped on June 15th. Why are you putting teddy bears at the swimming hole? And I get it. That's where she was seen swimming allegedly on a TikTok video. But it's still creepy though. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, honey. I don't know says they know she's gone. Yeah, that's true. We already know that. Tanya says, I've always believed in voodoo. Well, this is how I feel about voodoo. I believe you believed it. You feel what I'm saying? So if you believe in it, okay, cool. I don't have to argue with you. If that's what you feel, you believe, that's how I look at it. You believe in it, cool. I have an auntie. She's no longer living. She was an elderly lady. They called her the hoodoo lady. She believed in it. And she was the one who told me that I had the gift of discernment. And it was during a winter storm when she told me that.
She said what?
She said I had the gift of discernment.
Oh.
And it was kind of creepy because, you know, it's just kind of like in the movies, two people sitting in a room. It's quiet, you know, snow falling. I mean, the snow was like rising. And she just was quiet. You know, how you had that moment where nobody's saying anything. And then she said, you know you got it, don't you? And I said, excuse me? The gift. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. You know you got the gift. I said, the gift of what? You know things. I said, Henry, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying. You've been having it all your life. You've been knowing stuff ever since you was a little girl. So it kind of scared me because I thought she was, you know, she was talking that hoodoo stuff. So I said, well, yeah, I can think back to a few times when I heard something, dreamt something, deja vu. I've had a lot of deja vus in my life. And she said, you've been knowing things ever since you was a little girl, and I know you have. So then I started thinking it. And I thought about a white girl named Karen from school. She had freckles and red hair, dark auburn hair. I had a dream about her. I've told this story before. I had a dream about her this summer before we started 10th grade. I had a dream she had cut her hair short. So I didn't think no more of it. I just thought, what are you doing dreaming about Karen? It's odd. We weren't good friends or nothing in school. So first day of school, 10th grade, walk into the lobby of the high school. All of us are crowded in this lobby, crowded in like ants. Across the room, I catch the eye of a pale-faced white girl with freckles who has now chopped off all her damn hair. You know, I almost passed out in that lobby.
I imagine.
Yeah. It scared the hell out of me. Because I said, wait. I had a dream about this girl months ago that she had cut her hair in a bob. Didn't even know what a bob was at that time. Didn't know what it was then. Didn't know what a bob was till years later when I went to college and got my hair cut in a bob. Her hair was cut identical to what she looked like in my dream. My right hand of God.
So it was a premonition.
That was the scariest thing that has happened to me because I said to myself, her hair could have looked any kind of way because she had long hair when I last saw her in school coming out, you know, from the 9th grade. So it was spooky. Summer break, I had a dream that she cut her hair. And then I go into the school the very first day of school. We're crowded in a lobby, and I catch a glimpse of her, and her hair is cut up to the chin. Wavy, pretty hair. It's beautiful. And I was just like, man, I couldn't even function going to my homeroom class after seeing her. I was like, I said, ooh. You
Does
got
that happen to you a lot?
Huh?
Does that happen to you a lot?
Oh yeah. I get notions all the time. I get notions about people in the chat. I get notions about everything.
So that's what discernment means? Like you can see the future? Okay.
Not that you can see the future, but you'll get like, it's like a voice that's telling you stuff. He's going to do that. She's going to do that. And you may not even pay attention at the time. It may just cross your mind saying, oh yeah, this is going to happen with this person here, or this is going to happen here, or something's going to happen. Just like I used to always say, my bad luck comes in threes. When something bad happened today, 2 more things usually follow afterwards. Do you understand what I'm saying? Kind of like 2 more things bad are going to happen after the first thing to break the chain. And I've always said that. And I've always felt that.
I've always had deja vu, but
I've always had deja vus.
But like I don't remember us doing it before. Just like us, like my brother-in-law was walking down the steps and he said something to me. It's like that kind of stuff. I'm like, you just said that before, but I don't remember ever having it before. Just when he did it.
Yeah, I've had deja vus ever since I was young, and they can be spooky too. Because let me tell you something about me that's very creepy. If I fall asleep during the day, do you understand what I'm saying? If I fall asleep around 5 o'clock, 6, I usually will wake up disoriented. That's been happening ever since I was a teenager. If I go to sleep at 5, 6 o'clock, I mean, whether it's deep sleep, nap, however you want to word it, if I wake up, I will not know where I am.
Wow.
And I also will tell you that when I'm out, I will be, okay, Faith, calm down. Nobody said about nobody reading the future. I can be out and I can be in my car driving. And one thing I'll say to myself, and I've said this recently, am I dead? And I know it sounds crazy, but it's like there's something making me feel like I'm moving about people, but I'm not really alive. And I can't explain it.
Like you're living in like an alternate universe.
Yes.
Like yes. I just got my sister.
Like I could be out and something will feel strange while I'm out. And I'll say, ain't nobody noticing what's going on. And it's just like it's something will hit me. And I'll say, I can't explain this. It's hard to explain. It's just time that when I'm out, and I've noticed I'm seeing this a lot when I'm in my car, that I'll feel like I'm really not in the world. It's like I'm moving about, but I'm not really supposed to be here. I can't explain it, but like it's very creepy. Yeah, I felt like that the other day when I was out running around and I was driving somewhere and I kept driving, and the road got longer and longer and longer, and I was like, "Damn, where's this place at?" So I just had this really weird feeling like, am I supposed to be here? Well, why is this car? When is this road going to stop? That's all I kept saying to myself. Well, naturally, it's because the place was far out and I didn't know where it was. I'm going by the GPS. But it was just a strange drive. And then I kept looking at it and I kept looking at the mountains and I kept saying, hell, if this road don't stop, I'm going to be in the Smoky Mountains. How far is this road going to go? You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at the highest peak of the mountain from where I was supposed to be showing up to this business. And I was just thinking like, Jesus Christ, you really are in the Smoky Mountains. That's all I kept thinking to myself. I just have weird things that go on with me. I can't explain some of the stuff that go on, but that's just weird.
I always call it the matrix.
I'm dreaming. Happens to most people. Okay, good night, Debbie. Thanks for joining me. Thank you all. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you.
That's what I was telling my sister the other day. It's like I feel like I'm living in the Matrix. It's just like it's a different reality.
Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes I feel that, and I've been feeling that lately. Like a lot of times I said, when I'm in my car and I'm out, it just seems like I'm not supposed to be. I don't know. It's like I'm not supposed to be in the car. It's almost like I'm gone, but I'm in that car for some reason, but I'm really not alive. I mean, I can't explain. It's just a weird feeling I get. And I notice I'm only getting it when I get in my car.
Have you ever had the feeling like when you get in your car, it's like you shouldn't go, but yet you have to go, but the whole time you just have.
That's how I felt the other day when I had to go take care of that business. I was turned around. The Google didn't say stop here. It didn't ping nothing. I got pissed off and I was like, man, what's wrong with this damn Google? It's not giving me the right directions. Then I called the people and I was getting frustrated because she was trying to give me directions where the place was. And then as I started driving, the road got longer and longer and longer. And I kept saying, damn, are these people setting me up? Where is this place? Now, it just so happened it was just far out. But it was the feeling of like, I get panicky. I get panicky if I think something is off or it's taking up my time. And if I feel like my time's being wasted, I start just getting fidgety. And I think that's what it was. It was a matter of this place was so far out and I didn't know it was as far as it was. So it started kind of like messing with my mind to where I started thinking, damn, am I supposed to be on this road or am I on the right road? And I don't like those feelings because that's how you get hurt. You go somewhere, you think you know where you're going. God forbid something happened. Now you're on a 2-lane road in the middle of nowhere. And now you got to depend on calling AAA. Thank God I do have AAA. So I don't have to get out my car for nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I just got to get out of the road and get the car off to the side, but still, you pull your car over to the road if you can. Still, somebody will probably come by and ask you, hey, do you need some help? And you got sense enough to say, nah, I don't, thank you. Waiting on the tow truck. You feel me? I think what it was, I was sleepy. I was tired the other morning, and I just didn't want to be, I just didn't want to be bothered with where I was going.
My question is like, have you ever gotten in a car and just felt like you like dread, like you shouldn't go, but you have like my niece, she was 24 and she had a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old and her boyfriend was 26. We're all in a car wreck and they died.
Oh Lord.
And when I got out there, I just had this feeling of dread, like I shouldn't go, but I had to.
That does happen. A lot of people have said that.
What?
The feeling of dread. A lot of people were like, for instance, like with 9/11, some people missed their plane that morning.
Right, but my question is, that's something I had to go to, so I had to go. But when I got there, nothing happened. So why do we have that dread? Because nothing happened on the way there. But it feels like something.
But see, that's the thing. The mind is a powerful tool. She's a powerful tool. That's why you have to be careful of those things you're feeling, because sometimes it could just be nothing. And then sometimes it's really something. And that's the thing of trying to discern which is something, which is not. But you don't know because you're human. How would you know? But I know people, and I'm 50. So I've learned people. I know when people are facetious. I know when people are trying to dig and get information and they're on the sly. Oh, I can read you well. And see, it's just like something that happened recently. I was telling somebody about something. They were trying to defend the person. I respected what they said, but I let them know Queen is always on top of her game. And then when their conversation transpired with something else, and I heard what I needed to hear, I went back to the other person. I told them what was said, and they couldn't do nothing but shake their head. And I know they were thinking, like, how in the hell does she know this stuff? Because I know people. They're predictable. See, that's the thing people don't understand about people. They are predictable. And it's not to say that all people are bad. All people will stab you in the back. All people will lie, cheat, steal. But people are predictable because they're of the flesh.
Yeah, it's human nature. I mean,
that's human nature. As somebody once said, it's the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
I've had that happen to me.
What you talking about? I don't know. Laugh out loud. Witch. I'm not no witch. Because I don't claim to know anything.
I just had it happen a few times, and it's like, I got such dread that I almost didn't go, but when I still had to go, like I said, and it's like, why did I have that?
Maybe you just didn't want to go. Yes, I have the gift of discernment. I've always had it. And you're right, positivity creates positive outcomes. Oh, I didn't know. Well, baby, I don't know. I didn't know. But I'm just saying, sometimes you can't help but think negative stuff because it's like common sense. If you're around stuff that's negative, like your environment and stuff, I tell people this all the time. It's easy to give somebody advice and say, well, you should cheer up and you should da, 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 da. But if a person keeps having negative things, why would they think positive? Because it's just easy to say that. You should be positive. You should be positive. But if they're in a negative environment, negative things keep happening. Why would they think positive? Now, you got some people who will think positive no matter how bad things are. They could be living in an environment that's volatile. People are shooting, killing each other. And they get up every day, put the shoes on, eat the pancakes, go out the door. They're happy. But you might have Paul over here. He doesn't feel that way. He dreads getting up. He dreads going out the door. He dreads riding the B train to work. See where I'm going?
Yeah.
Everybody's perception is different. Everybody's perception is different. Negative attracts negative. I've heard that. And I try to be positive. And sometimes it's just hard for me to be positive sometimes, especially when there's negative stuff going on. It's just like, damn, here we go. Back to this again. You know what I mean? Like, damn, when is something good going to happen? When is some positive is going to be said? And let's be truthful. This on here, this is very negative. This jukebox.
Jukebox.
Because I could right now have a channel, read you the news, never give my commentary, which would really make no sense because what would be the purpose of having a YouTube channel and never give your opinion? You just read the article, the information, and never say nothing. Just be like the news. Back to you, Bob. Still, somebody would come in the chat or the comment section and say something negative. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even if I never gave my opinion, somebody would have something to say about the light bulb, the background. I can't hear you. It's always a complaint. Always. So that's why I tell people, it doesn't matter if you give your opinion. They're going to come in and complain regardless. It's going to be a complaint.
That is true.
It's always a complaint. It doesn't even matter what it's about.
Yep.
Because I look at the comments sometimes. Some of the stuff that people say, they just come in ripe. And you're like, damn, what's the matter? Because a lot of people are miserable. And truthfully, having the comment section open on these articles and YouTube, Facebook, it is an invitation for a miserable soul to go ham. And it is.
Misery loves company.
Misery loves company. You know.
Well, people have different perspectives on one say news topic.
Thank you, Nana.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to be thick-skinned and not give a F. That's true. Because there's no way you can sit up here and do this and take stuff personal. Because we're all human. You know, like I said, I learned how evil people were when I covered Camille McKinney, Cupcake, when she went missing in Alabama. I got a glimpse of how evil people are. And then when I did Cal City, I really realized how evil people are. I had never seen such hate when I started talking about that story, all because I gave my commentary about the bio mother, because somebody wanted to let me know that I didn't know the full story. So what I always told people is, I didn't send for this person. They contacted me, they found me, and they said, hey, I want to tell you this, this, and this. And I relayed it on my channel, and people didn't like that. But see, what I had to tell myself is, you think you know the story of those children and how they came to be, but you don't. Because if you knew the truth, you wouldn't be rallying for that lady. And that's my perspective. You don't have to agree. But it's what I've said on my channel from day one. I do not rally with anybody that has abused kids. It doesn't matter if it was a bio parent, adoptive parent, a grandmama, caretaker, foster family. They stayed over at Pookie's house for 2 days. I don't give a damn. So long as I know you abused your kid, whether you have them or not, I don't have nothing for you. Not now, not never. Not now, not never. And I do not start in the middle of a story. Those boys had a story to tell. They came from a place where they were neglected. 4 separate children, 4 separate incidents. You can't explain that logically. Yet people came for me because I told what somebody wanted me to let the public know about the bio mother. But see, this is a thing that they don't understand. I didn't have faith in her before the source came. I didn't need the source to tell me anything. Once I heard that this woman had 4 separate children, they were taken 4 separate times, the source was irrelevant. Irrelevant. Because you can't explain logically giving birth 4 separate times and the state and parents will intervene in your personal business to retrieve your children 4 separate times. That was my opinion. And I still feel the same way. And I do not feel like this woman cares about her children. I feel like she's a fraud, and that's my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion.
So the bio mother of the 2 boys, Oren and okay. I don't know.
She has 4 children total, and each child was removed. So common sense will tell you we're not talking about quadruplets. Each child was a different age. So how can you explain logically 4 children taken at 4 separate times? And yet you will go on the news and act like you want your kids back, but you had a chance to get your children back and you didn't do what you needed to do. And then you have people arguing and fussing and you don't know what happened. You don't know what happened because you can't explain that logically. You want to rally for this human that you don't know anything about. You don't know nothing about her lifestyle. You don't know nothing, which got the kids taken. And what was said about how the children were removed, the babies, the ones that are missing, it's horrific. So how could you ride or die with somebody who neglected their kids? And the fact that one of the children's leg was broke, the femur was broke, you gonna ride with that?
Oh my God.
You gonna ride with that. See, that's how I know how sick people are out here. That you would ride with a child leg broke. How would a child that's only 3 months or so break their own damn leg? And yet you come in my chat and tell me I'm a horrible person. What I'm saying about them is horrible. No, what I'm saying is I ain't getting ready to ride with them. That's what I'm saying. And the source didn't have to tell me nothing because I had already formed my opinion.
So they were what, threatening you or just saying you were a horrible person?
People coming at me, always in the chat saying nasty things. You're mean, you're this, da 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 da. Like they were saying shit about me last night in somebody else's chat. Oh, she don't have no healthy dialogue, da 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 da. Well, I feel we're talking now. I feel like we're having a healthy dialogue right now, are we not?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's the point. You not speaking what they want you to speak. You don't think like how they think you should think. So now they have a problem with you. But I don't have to think like how you think I should think because I'm not going to ever uphold anyone that abuses children. That's on God. And I don't owe you no explanation. You want to ride or die with a stranger that got all their children taken by the state and the baby's fathers, that is your prerogative. But that's not my hype. That's who I am. Because my thing is, at some point, you could have said, I'm going to use birth control. I'm going to stop having damn kids. You kept continuously having children. And now all 4 of your children are gone. 2 are missing. and the oldest two are living with their fathers. And my understanding is you don't even try to see your children. See, that's the thing people didn't know. But they came for me like, oh, you're mean, you're horrible. Oh, you don't really know her. No, you don't know her. You have decided to rally for somebody, and you don't know them from Adam. You met them all in 5 days, and now they're your best friend. That ain't shit to me. And that's how I feel.
Well, I don't blame you. I would do the same thing. I would not.
Yes, Kim, the hardest bone in the body to break. I didn't even know what the femur was really. When my mother was dying of cancer, that's when I knew about the femur. Her cancer had left her breast and moved to her femur. Now imagine this woman had left breast, a hole in it, and that bad boy then spread, I believe it was to the right side, if I'm not mistaken. It had taken over, metastasized, taken over her whole body. So every time I hear that story about those kids, one having the femur broke, I think of my mother. So hell no, I don't feel nothing. Hell no. Hey, Joey, how you doing, baby?
Crazy.
You can't break the bone. And then you think of a little bitty baby. That means you deliberately yanked or pulled on a baby's leg. And you gonna tell me what the fuck I should feel for they damn mama? You need to have your head checked. I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's the past. They went missing with the adoptive parents. I don't give a damn. Had they had the right upbringing, the adoptive parents wouldn't have been in the vicinity to take the kids for them to get damn missing. That's how I look at it. I'm blaming everybody. I ain't picking and choosing. I'm not picking and choosing. I'm blaming everybody. But it's an old saying, how you start is how you finish. You can't go to the story and pick what you want out the story that sounds good for you and say, well, I like this version better. We won't talk about how the kids got put in the state's care. We're just going to focus on where they went missing from. No, it don't work like that. Because there's no difference in the story we're talking about now in Rogersville. Had these children had the appropriate people taking care of them, one wouldn't be missing and 3 wouldn't be in foster care. It's the same game. Call a spade a spade. Somebody has to take responsibility for these kids getting in the state's care. And for those people that think the state's just running around in robes, chanting, looking for children to steal at night, grow up. They don't want your kid. They ain't got nowhere to put them. What the hell they want your kid for? They underpaid. They don't have enough workers. And they just out scavenging the streets. Well, I can tell you, I ain't bumped into no social workers just running around the neighborhoods looking for children to steal. It's easy scapegoat, and it's really a sick and demented mentality. Now, can a social worker make their own assessment? Of course they can, because they're human. But to put it all off on everybody in the agencies are stealing babies, I mean, really? Come on. I don't get down like that. I don't rock like that. Just don't work like that. Because you have to deal with the people who had the children. A social worker has nothing to do with how you're raising your kid in your house. They don't know you. Your name's never been in the system. And that's how I look at it. So what does some random man working in a DHS office have to do with your baby's leg being broke? Like somebody said, why you don't blame the doctor? He's the one that makes the assessment, he or she. They're the ones that call the state. But you don't want to put the blame on the doctor. You see what I'm saying? The doctor makes the call about your baby, son, daughter, when they first go to the hospital for whatever problem. It's the doctor, not the social worker. So why the fuck you don't get mad at the damn doctor? Everybody wants somebody to blame, but you don't want to blame the parents.
That's just like in the Summer Wells. they're blaming like the Rob. We'll just use Robin for example. They're really onto her because they're like, you should have turned her in before.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, why are you guys blaming Robin?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. You blaming her, but not the parents.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, maybe it's because they feel like she saw some things. Did she ever say anything? But see, we don't know. That's why I tell people, you don't know who said something, didn't say something, because they're never going to tell us that. Because that's, you know, private information. They're just not going to come out and tell you, yeah, this is who called and filed a complaint against these parents. They're never going to tell you that. We're not going to know anything about these people until somebody is arrested and then they start going to court. That's when little things are going to seep its way out to the past calls, 911 calls, domestic situations, medical records. All that stuff does not come out until you go to trial. Kim says the community had to see the abuse. People need to say something, see something, say something. This is true. And we've learned this. A lot of people are like this. They know something. I'm at 4 hours. I got to top out of here, you guys.
Oh, all right. Have a good night.
Thank you all so much. God bless all of you. If you want to donate to the channel, $Big 129 Cash App. Thank you for following me, the content, support. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Rags, for coming up here. Miss Tina, God bless all of you. I'll go live another time, but I thank you all so much for watching and following. God bless all of you. Please stay safe. Have a blessed weekend. This is Everyday Shenanigans.